technology screens. We are talking about, I'm not supposed to be on today, but I'm just putting it in real quick. We are talking about proper product information. Now, this is so when you go to a website and you read up on a product that has been properly tested and basic and back his accusations of doing what it's supposed to do at the end of the day and not actually lying on what it's supposed to be doing, or at the end of the day, just don't have enough information to begin with because the product has not been properly tested. So this is what a proper product information sheet is supposed to look like. So there are a lot of things missing. Actually, I added in a couple of new things. As I said before, the Black Widow 38, if you've seen this thing, looks absolutely incredible. It pulls up amazing contrast levels. White levels are actually extremely outstanding. And then on top of that, the color application is absolutely gorgeous. So it does the job of gunmetals. It does the job of the gamers. It does the job of just about everything we have over here. So let me show you what we have here for product information. First things first, name of the product, which would be Advanced Ambient Light Rejection 38 Black Widow. I'm still proofing this, so still going through correct spellings, grammar, the whole 9 yards. Category class, which is a superior elitist. Gain, which is a new ambient light rejection black technology, gain 38. And then we put the abbreviation what advanced ambient light stands for, because some people don't know what the ADV stands for. So we have the bottom as ADV advanced. Viewing information. Make sure I got this a little bit farther over so you can see this, because we have a lot in here. Viewing information. Viewing information, basically you have to have this on the screen. The viewing information, which you're seeing on the angle of the screen. Screen paint has 190 viewing angle, which we tested already. Actually, max our zone. Viewing angle, inside or out. Can be used with ultra short throw and long throw. Ultra short throw or short throw projectors without narrow viewing comb effect. So narrow viewing comb effect, which I showed you, if you turn to the left, you turn to the right, the screen becomes dark. It's just usually affected mostly by ultra short throw or short throw projectors. Let's see, color, ultra, oh man, come on, we don't need that crap. Ultra OLED, like black, which is like a very dark black screen, not gunmetal or dark gray, because when people were mistaking it for that nonsense. Let's see, OLED black screen color. So this basically explains the color. Getting out to please note, this is an extremely black projection screen paint with levels, paint, white levels. To remember, still proofreading all this from the door. I'm writing this as we go along. Please note, this is an extremely black projection screen paint. White levels will drop again. Okay, perfect. White levels will drop a little, but not. It should be over here, not, which is good. I'm in here doing this. Not. All right, not to the point that the viewing screen is completely unwatchable. Please do not try to, I missed something here. Please do not try to, supposed to be compare, and it didn't give me the whole thing. There, which is missing, compare, that's missing. Compare. That's the one thing, when you come in and get information from here, even if you're wording it out, they will give you like false information. You gotta go back in and recheck everything all over again. Please not try to compare. Try to compare. It should be compared to a white screen, right? To a white screen. That's why I'm glad I'm going through all this right now. Please note this is an extreme black projection screen paint. White levels will drop a little, but not to the point that the viewing screen is completely unwatchable. Unwatchable, right? Unwatchable. There should be a period. Now we're getting a runoff one sentence. This should be capital. Let's see. Please do not try to compare to a white. Do not compare to a white levels. Do not compare to. Compare to. That need to be there. try to compare two white levels. Let me see. The good thing is you got to go through this stuff quickly. Then we got to go through another proofread on top of this. Let's see. Please do not try to compare to white levels. This should not be here. White levels or white surface. And it should not be a capital. It should not be a capital. All right, let me see. Please do not try to compare to white levels or any other white surfaces. There should be an S on there for surfaces. Right. I'm actually doing the product page right on YouTube. All right. Please do not try to compare to white level. Try to compare. Make this straight. Please do not try to compare. It should be white levels, period. So that needs to be removed. Okay, please do not try to compare white levels or any other white level surfaces. To our this one there. Product. Okay. Product. All right, period. All right, let me see if we get this straight here. Now, sorry about that. I'm bumping the thing that's on the camera. I got to get wire management over here done real quick because I got wires all over the place in this one section over here. All right, let me see what we got going on here. Okay, please note this is an extreme black projection screen paint. White levels will drop a little, but not to the point that the viewing screen is completely unwatchable. Please do not try to compare white levels or any other white levels to our black screen paint products. All right, and the reason why we say that is because we do get these individual customers in that want, again, the screen to produce a white level equal to a white screen in contrast to a black screen. Not going to happen. Something's got to give in there. So either you're going to have either a little bit less or a little bit more. That's how it works. So this is for you guys who kind of get these weird ideas that that's actually going to work at the end of the day. No, the screen has to produce a high enough white level where it's bright enough where it's not unwatchable, which means on our end, unwatchable is not good enough. We want an image doing super bright white. So that's why we showed up the images with the models. Let me see. We're going to put down here at the bottom. We need to put down, we're going to put a link in there for the black on black on top of that. Let me see. I need to put an area for right here. White level capabilities. Okay. So there's information. They put in a ton of information to put in a ton of information. Just can't have these small little summaries with these little bits of this, that, and the other. Nope, doesn't work that way. You have to put in all this information as we put in, which means you have to do the work. And some people just don't want to do the work. They just put the bare minimum in. Can't put the bare minimum in. You have to put in everything. And there's so much information that a screen paint is required to have in it. Capabilities. I think that I gotta get that mixed up in there with the I. Let me see. Let's see if I got that correct. I always get it mixed up with this eyes in there. Let me see. not there. It's supposed to be there. Let's check this out quick. Just want to put that, okay. And what about this? Does that work? Nope. All right, let's try it again on this one. My keyboard, I nearly need to find a keyboard for work. New advanced white level heightener technology. Allows our screen paint to be able to pull a higher white level than any other black surface. I guarantee they butchered this. Yeah, let me see. This is why when you're doing this, when you're spelling out by just talking, you have to be going and check this, because they will put the most dumbest things in the sentence that you have ever seen in your entire life. And see how badly they butcher this. All right, new advanced white level heightener technology allows our screen paints. Allows our black. It actually allows, I might put the name of the screen. Black Widow. ADV projection. Let's see, 38 Black WI Widow, Black Widow. Let's see what he butchered it. I butchered it 3 sections in here. All right, new advanced ambient light projection, white level heightener. Should be a spaces to pour on there. Heightener. Technology allows our advanced ambient light projection, Black Widow screen paint. Describe what it is. Screen paint. Screen paint to be able to pull. Screen paint to be able to pull a higher white level. And this is where he butchered the daylight center right there. He butchered it right there. It's all butchered. White level. Then any other black SUR surface. And allows the screen to accept and receive white light. And allows the screen to accept and receive white light. All right, perfect. I guess I got that one right. And allows the screen to accept and receive white light. Proven in our many tests. Let's get that right. Okay, the ammo demonstrations live on YouTube. This is why tests are important, because every specification test we have on here, we can back it up. YouTube. All right, let's see, white level capabilities. Let's see, new advanced, and then we have to put the abbreviation for that there. Where is the abbreviation we have for that? Abbreviation. Here it is. So they can have the abbreviation at the bottom, what that stands for. Copy, come back up here, white levels, and then we put down the abbreviation, what that stands for, right there. Perfect. Space that one. All right. So we have new advanced. All right. That's a new technology. So advanced ambient projection. Let me see. We need to put the whole thing in. We need to put, matter of fact, that's not enough. I need to take this out right here, all that out. Take that out because it's not expressing what we're talking about here. Advanced white level heightened technology. This is what we need. This whole section right here. Copy this one. Put that back up to here. Let me see. We need to bring it. What we need to bring it here. So this needs to come out. We need to put this one in. Okay, so this should be heightener, advanced heightener, white level heightener should be there. This L should not be there. That's capital. Yep, buddy, working, buddy boy. That's what I do. My cat in the back, I'm going around. What you doing? What do you think I'm doing? You got to do a product specification sheet. That's not supposed to be there. That's right there. No need caps in for that one. Ultra black. Ultra black, that can stay right there. Color enhancement technology. That's good right there. All right, let's go back to this to the top. All right, then I have to run all this through spelling checker. Let's see. Okay. Name, ambient rejection, 38 Black Widow. Category. We gotta put down category. Category has to be category class, type. Type of product.
According to IE note, generally, products are classified into two types, consumer products and industrial products.
All right, so we have to put, let me see. Type of products, we have to put in type of products, all right? Advanced ambient projection. Viewing angle, we have this right here, ADV. All right, that's separate from there. I think that's separate from there. Hope that's separate. All right, okay, right there. And then we have to put down here, this is a class. And here, we need to put down the type of product. So people can tell that it is, even though it's just screen paint, keep in mind you have to have all that information in there, even though you are specifying that it is a screen paint, it still has to be in there for specifications. Okay, type, product, type of product. And the type of product you have to put down. Industrial product.
According to Investopedia, industrial goods are materials used in the production of other goods, while consumer goods are finished products that are sold to and used by consumers.
Consumer product.
According to Corporate Finance Institute, consumer products, also referred to as final goods, are products that are bought by individuals or households for personal use. In other words, consumer products are goods that are bought for consumption by the average consumer.
Okay. Okay, so we'll put down, this is going to be in the wrong category for that one. Type of product, roll on. Put down disclaimer, please note. Not a physical projection screen. So all this has to be put down. Mind you, when I'm dealing with companies, they need a detailed product sheet of the product, which means all this information, boom, 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 has to be put in. Those 2 or 3 lines ain't gonna cut it. They're not gonna cut it. It's not enough information. So all this information has to be put in here. So product type, roll on or spray on, roll on or sprayed. Roll on or sprayed. And put down spray on. Roll on or spray on, roll on or spray on, screen paint, screen paint, screen paint, screen paint. Okay, screen paint. Please note this is not a physical projection screen, but paint on, inside or out projection screen. Now, the average customer is not going to read through all this. They read through some of it, but not all of it. Companies, on the other hand, that you are signing contracts will read through all of it. So you have to have all this information. It's not enough to have on there that, oh, it's 4K and so much already. Anything is 4K and 1080p ready. I could take white paint and make it 4K and 1080p. What does 4K and 1080p ready actually means? It actually works on that. Well, if that's the case, then white paint does the exact same thing. It also works on that too. So you have to have all this information in here. So at the top, we'll start again because I'm actually going through and finding stuff I need to put on here. We're doing 3D mapping applications on Monday. Monday, we have a lot of testing to do. So we have here, oh, I got to put down another disclaimer too. Do not paint the screen using a paint brush. You'd be surprised. You really would be surprised at the end of the day. So here we have this right here, paint applications, white level capabilities, okay. Paint on applications, okay, right here. So right here, we're in the paint spray, so. Let's see, 9-inch nap paint rollers. Okay, best used with 9-inch paint roller. Okay, 9-inch paint rollers. And okay, make sure we got this worded right. Best used with an 9-inch nap roller for larger nap rollers. I don't like how that sounds. Best used for a 9-inch nap roller. For larger screens, that's better for larger screens. I'm not saying it right. For larger screens, larger nap rollers. I'm gonna put something more in there into that. That doesn't sound right too well for me. All right. What do we have here? All right. I think I'm gonna put it right up in here. So we're gonna put down best used with a 9-inch nap roller. For larger screens, use larger nap rollers. All right. Here, we're gonna put down do not. So some large letters there. Do not use. Do not use right here. Do not use. Do not use. Space it there. Do not use paint brushes. Paint brushes. Do not use paint brushes. Paint brushes. Do not use paint brushes or foam rollers when painting the screen. I can't express that enough. And it butchered the daylights out of it. Okay, no, it did. I got it right. All right. Come on, mouse. Don't die on me. Work. It worked today. Get this done. Okay. Do not use, okay. So do not use paint. Do not use paint. Okay. Please use with 9-inch nap rollers for larger screen, for larger screens. Okay. Best used with 9-inch nap rollers for larger screens. Okay. Use for, I like how that's worded out, it's driving me crazy. Best used with a 9-inch nut roller for larger screens. Use a larger paint roller. Why does it say that? It's kind of it's weird. Use with a 9-inch nut roller for larger screens. Use a larger nut roller. Use another nut roller. I'm not liking that. Best used with a 9-inch nut roller. For larger screens, use a larger nut roller. Okay, that's better. I'm saying it wrong. I need sleep. For larger nut roller. Do not paint the screen. Okay, do not paint the screen using paint brushes. That should be there. Using paint brushes or foam rollers. Foam rollers. Rollers. You have to tell them why. This will damage and streak the screen. This will damage and mark the screen. All right. Best used with a 9-inch nut roller. For larger screens, use a larger nut roller. Do not paint the screen using a paint. Do not. Okay, always go back. Do not paint the screen using paint brushes or foam rollers. This will damage and mark the screen. All right, that's good. Perfect there. All right, save that. That way we have all this information there because the customer goes, well, I didn't read it. Oh, we should have read it because we put it in there. It's right in there. All right, I'm gonna go back over this again. Name of screen, advanced ambient light rejection, 30 Black Willow category, superior elitist gain, advanced ambient light rejection, black technology gain, and we put the abbreviation for AV, which stands for advanced ADV, type of product, roll on or spray on, roll on, spray on, roll on, or spray on, roll on. Okay, or spray on. Screen paint. Please note this is not a physical projection screen, but a paint on inside or outside. Outside to make sure we got this right. But a paint on inside or out projection screen. Okay, perfect. Viewing information, screen paint has a 190-degree viewing angle, inside or out. Can be used with ultra short throw projectors without narrow viewing effect. Color, ultra OLED light black, not gunmetal or a dark gray. People getting confused thinking it's a gunmetal screen. OLED light black screen color. Please note this is an extremely black or extreme black product. Screen paint, white levels will drop. We always put everything in there for you to read. Nothing hidden from you. Not a thing. Will drop a little, but not to the point that the viewing screen is completely unwatchable. Please do not try to compare white levels or any other white surface to our black paint products because we have those particular individuals, and you know who you are, that basically will say, I want the screen to produce a high white level, but a black level at the same time without no give and take. So if it's slightly off by a little bit, they complain. Don't buy from me, not ever. Please. Anyway. That's why we do the black on black test. So we do tests with different black fabrics and surface and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, we can go, hey, look, here's the screen against black paint. Here's the screen against black fabric. This is the white levels that's pulling up. We do all these demonstrations. We drop them at 1,000 lumens. So they can't complain. So we did it at 5,000 lumens. You do know everything was being hit with 5,000 lumens. But just to make you happy, we'll drop it at 1,000. There you go. That's why. That's why you got to do all these tests. You got to back up everything in here because they will question it. Let me see, white level capabilities. Yes, we already had this for the heightener, which we were testing out yesterday on the new demo video over there. New white level heightener technology. It's explaining exactly what you're talking about in your demonstrations and right here on the product right here. White level heightener technology allows for advanced ambient light rejection 30 Black Widow screen paint to be able to pull a higher white level than any other black surface, allowing the screen to accept and receive white light, proving and are many test demonstrations live on YouTube. There you go. That's why we have the test demonstrations, because we can go in and make that claim because we have live demonstrations. Very important to do test because you can put it in your where you have here. This is a customized engineered screen paint. Product is different. The product is designed to be different and more advanced than compared to other black screens. Here's another black screen, so we can put that in there. Let's see. paint on application info. Please read through this because I couldn't express enough too many times. We put everything in here. All right, paint sprayers, best recommended. We got the name of the paint sprayers, which we recommend, but you can choose anything you want. It's up to you. It's what we recommend. Paint sprayers, best recommended by our choice, the Wagner 250. I gotta get the battery for my mouse here. Please note that when using a paint sprayer, use safety breathing masks and glasses. Trust me when I tell you this. Because anything you spray out of a cannon automatically becomes airborne. It can be everyday paint. It don't make a difference what it is. The minute it comes out of a cannon, it's airborne. You'll breathe it in. Wear a mask. Let me see. Let me see. One coat, no priming needed. We're gonna be doing paint on demonstrations on Monday. If not, okay. If needed, if not a fabric surfaces. Please note when painting any kind of fabric surface, 2 coats of primer will be needed to give the surface an even layer surface. Make sure we got this all worded out right. See, because I got to proofread all this. All this goes to another proofreader when we get done. Let's see. Please note when painting any kind of fabric, 2 coats of primer will be needed to give the surface an even coat, an even coat, an even coat, an even coat, an even. Where are our caps on? An even coat, an even. Okay, give the surface an even layer. Surface for using our screen paint products. Okay, best used with a 9-inch nut roller for larger screens. Okay, so best used for a 9-inch nut roller for. Make sure it says I don't want you for larger screens because you have to use something bigger for larger screens. Make sure we got this word right. Best used with an 9-inch nut roller. Okay, we need to put something here to separate that. We're run off a sentence. For larger screens, use a larger nut roller. Do not paint the screen using paint brushes or foam rollers. This will damage and mark the screen, and it will. Trust me, don't do that. Low odor, low VOC, eco-friendly, 100% water-based. I know because I designed this stuff, and it has to be water-based because Mr. Bird has a breathing issue. All right, so if it's not, I'll know. No insane instructions, which means you're not gonna be doing any crazy stuff to paint it in. Let's see, drying time, 30 minutes with a fan, depending on the size of the screen. Clean up, warm water and mild soaps. Please note this will not come off clothing when dry. So all that's in there. Make sure you wear dirty crap when you're cleaning your painting. Anybody should know that at the end of the day, but we put it in there anyway. Proper storage, okay, proper storage for product. The screen paint has a 5-year shelf life. If stored and sealed properly, please store it in room temperature areas. Screen sizes, we added a new size to the kit. So we had them in 48s, now we're gonna have them in 32s. 32s are gonna be around 315 or 12 bucks, and I think these 48 is 512. I think the 48 is gonna sell the highest because we already got about 36 orders on our Facebook account, already people signing up to get their hands on the product. So we have screen sizes, 48 ounces, we'll paint a screen size of 100 inch, 116, 69, 1610, 235.1, which I'm gonna have a 235.1 in my house, but mine's gonna be much larger than that, but mine's gonna be 178. 32 ounce, we'll paint a screen size of 100 inch, 120 inch, aspect ratio size, which you need to have there at 16.9, 1610, and 235.1. Surface application, which is extremely important for them to know. Surface application, mesh or micro mesh. Please note when spraying micro or micro mesh or any kind of sound or light acoustic surface, sound will no longer. Let me see, sound with no. This is right there, incorrect. Sound will no longer transfer through, only display, which means this stuff is thick. Now we have a stuff called Invisible Black Widow. You can spray that on an acoustic surface. Sound will travel through it. This will not travel through it. It will only give you a display. Now display image you can get. Sound not going to work with this stuff. Display only. Wood, glass, drywall, PVC, motorized projection screen, fixed frame screens, plexiglass, fiberglass, smooth brick, or other sorts of fabric. Again, stated again, under fabric. We put this under every statement of fabric. Please note when painting fabric, 2 coats of primer will be needed to give the surface an even layer for using our screen paint products that we put there every time, anytime we post up fabrics. Perfect for upgrading or let me see, make sure we got this right here. Perfect for upgrading oh no, that shouldn't be there. Take that out. Perfect for upgrading old or new motorized projections, motorized and fixed frame projection screens. Should be a space in there. That's too close, far away. Will not crack or peel when in use. Okay. Do not use on stucco or polyester tarps. We did a video on polyester tarps. Don't do it. Clean up with warm water and soap. We put that constantly throughout the whole thing. Let's see. Product information. Basic product information. We should have basic. Here's
the definition of basic: forming an essential foundation or starting point.
Basic.
Fundamental.
Let's see. Basic product info. Front projection only, perfect for projector mapping and applications. We have that equipment in the back. Easy, especially on black screens, very enough in the door, but we have to do the demonstration anyway. Enhancements, 720p enhancements, more information on that. Enhancements for projector viewing applications. Viewing applications. Enhancements for projector viewing applications. All right, viewing applications for 720p, 1080p, 4K projectors. For anybody says, well, you don't have a 4K. Oh, we will. We already have the P2 coming in. I'm in the process of looking over 2 other 4K projectors, which I will be purchasing. One long throw, one short throw. So we need 3 4K projectors. We need an ultra short throw, we need a long throw, and we need a short throw. So yeah, we're gonna have quite a few. So we're doing 4K, 720p, 1080p, all that stuff like that. Let's see, and then we even have to go out and buy a big boy venue projector, which I'll be paying for this thing monthly because this is a $7,000 to $8,000, a 7,000 to 8,000 lumen Christie projector that are being used for outside for commercial use. You don't use these inside. These are outside. This is a commercial use projector, which this baby's going to cost me a bit because I have to have an electrician come in and put a special cord out there or a cable or circuit breaker for this unit or it'll blow out my house. We need this for commercial use. So when you're selling screen paintings, remember, when you start reaching screens of over 120 inches, you are now dealing with companies now. Because companies will have the 300 and 400 inch massive giant screens, and they need to see how these things are going to react on a huge massive projector, which they're going to be using. So you have to have this. Very important. I got a friend of mine who's designing a drive-in movie theater. Our technology is going to be applied to that surface. All right, so enhancements for projector viewing applications for 720p, 1080p, and 4K projectors. 4K as in HDR, some and 3D applications ready. Ultra short throw for the compatibility. Note, we are noting 3,000 lumens is recommended. It's not recommended. We can use that at 1,000 lumens. Heck, I can use it at 15 if I want. But we have it at 3,000 lumens. That's our recommendation of what we asked for on our end. Now, usually when I'm working with a projector like the Optima GT5556 or the P2, when it gets here, keep in mind this is a projector that are only designed to do 100 to 120 inch screens. We don't do that. We can max our screens out at 140, 150, easy. The screen downstairs, which is a Sony projector, is only designed to do 80 to 100. My screen downstairs is 148. The reason why we can do this because the technology we have embedded in the screen, being black, gives it the ability to do that without the image deteriorating at the end of the day. When you use a white screen or a gray screen, this is a screen that's going to have an issue. Number one, we're dealing with ambient light environments, because the screen will actually not aim at regular ambient light environments, because the screen, number one, is going to deteriorate because it can't pick up contrast and color to begin with. What's going to happen when you pull the screen back? The screen is going to actually automatically deteriorate and fall apart when you're trying to use it at 150 and up. It has to stay nice and tight to the image so that way it can maintain its image and color contrast levels without washing out or fading. Black screens don't have that issue because a black screen can pull back a projector and still maintain contrast and color even when outside. So if I were to pull a screen back past its maximum capabilities, I could do it easy on a black screen because a black screen can maintain the image. See? That's why downstairs we have a 148-inch screen on a projector only designed to do 80 to 100-inch without losing any picture quality. Advantages of black technology. All right, let me see. All right, Note 3000 lumens recommended, but best use. This is what we use. Note 3000 lumens recommended. For best use, Note can be used with a projector as low as 1500 lumens. But you need to put the 1500 lumens in that one. Specify that a little better. Lumens, okay. But we don't recommend it, but it can be used with it. All right, no, let's see, so we have, okay, no high contrast, what's it called? No high contrast ratio, that should be there. Ratio needed, which everybody knows that the higher the contrast ratio on your projector, the more expensive the projector gets because they're not giving you that for free at the end of the day. You will pay for that. With this technology being as black as it is, you can come in with a projector with a 2 or 3,000 to 1. You will still be able to pull an image off if a projector with 1 million to 1 or 2 million to 1, no problem whatsoever. Okay, no calibrated, no ambient light controlled environments. We need to have this here. There, we need to have that one up top under the explaining of this 38 gain right here. Actually, it needs to be here. So that way they know at the end of the day, yeah, you don't worry about that. We don't do that here. If you notice when I come in my room, it's boop, 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 I just throw lights on. We don't worry about that. All right, that's already there. Okay, it's good. We'll go back to the bottom. Okay. Get the white level capabilities. We're going to put a link here at the bottom, and that link will show it down a more advanced demonstration of showing the black versus black test versus our technology. Okay, paint on applications we have here. Okay, best use. Okay, mask, we got that. Fabrics, we got that covered already. Best use is 9-inch net roller, low VOC, 100% water based. We got that already. Drying time 30 minutes per fan. Depending on the size of the screen. Cleanup, we got that already. Proper storage, which is a 5-year shelf life if stored and sealed properly. Please note, must be in room temperature areas. Screen sizes, we have it from now we got the new 32 containers in there, but you're going to paint a screen size of 100-inch to 120-inch. Surface application, which shows you at the end of the day all the different fabrics and stuff like that. We already went through this already. Do not use with stucco, polyester, or tarp. Clean up with warm water and mild soaps. Basic info, that's right, basic info. Basic info, front projection only. Projector is perfect for projecting, perfect for projectors, perfect for projector mapping applications, okay? This is a space, way too much of the space there. That's better. There we go, that's better. Enhancements for projectors doing applications for 720p, 1080p, and 4K. Viewing, okay, put viewing in there, make sure the viewing. All right, all that's in there. No projectors, okay. No high rating contrast, no high contrast ratio rating needed. No calibrating, no ambient light controlled environments or dark environments. Outside home theater info, fully weatherproof. Best used outside was 4,000 lumens and up. Best used in hours. Mind you, we have hours right here. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Even though we can fire a projector up at 4 o'clock, yes, we can, but to make sure we keep everything in the safe zone, 6 to 7. Keep in mind, the average white screen cannot pull at 6 to 7. In fact, the average white screen can't even pull at 10 o'clock because it can't see color, which we backed it up. We will add all this in there too, because the screen outside, which we have, which is up there, is going to be sprayed into a 38. That's why we're set up today. That's a 38 being on display when we run up to pretty soon. We're going to spray it pretty soon. Right now, it's a phantom, but it's going to be coded to a 38 for test outside. That's why it's out there. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, 6 or 7 evening hours. Colors will not fade to. Okay, colors will not fade. Let me clean this up a little bit because this looks a little butchered here. All right, so let's see. Best used outside with 4,000 lumens and up. Up. Day. I got that word there. Up. Day best in use. Ooh. No. Best used outside with 4,000 lumens and up. Day best and use. No, that's not going to work. Up. Let's see. And up. Let's see. And up. Best used. Used. And hours of best used. What are you writing right here, bird? That's all this right here. Best used space. Best used in the hours of 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. and evening hours. That's better. Okay. Colors. Okay, colors. Okay. Let's see. Outside. Let's see. Put down colors. Okay, put down here. This needs to be up here. On the way, that's separate. Okay. Colors. That's there. Colors will not fade to sunlight. Fade to sunlight. No, not good enough. Colors will not fade when exposed to sunlight and outside elements. Gotta properly write this stuff at the end of the day, man. Okay, here we go. And people say, well, how do you know? Well, how do you know? Because this stuff has some of this stuff. Phantom technology, all the screen paints have a little bit of each one of them in it. Phantom's technology was designed, we could take on brutal temperatures. We could have that stuff out there in rain, sleet, heat storms, whatever. That stuff wouldn't crack or peel for jack. That stuff was, it was basically designed. Well, guess what? Some of that coding incorporation is incorporated in the Widow. The ability to be able to take on punishment outside. Yeah, that screen is designed to take on a beating. That's what I love about Phantom. Phantoms, they could take a beating. I mean, that screen we were walking around on, I rode chairs across it, stepped on it, walked on it, tracked it over with my muddy feet, sprayed it down. That thing could take punishment like there's no tomorrow. Had it out there in the freezing cold. 35-inch fixed frame screen was in the freezing cold, rain, sleet, snow, heat, everything. Never cracked or peeled. Not one time. Could take a beating. Let me see. Okay, what do we got here? All right. We need to come in here, space this, so we can figure out where we need to put this at. Put that there, and put in what the colors are. Colors will not fade. Colors will not fade when exposed to sunlight or outside elements. Outside elements. Elements. Okay, colors will not fade when exposed to outside elements. And will not crack or peel. Peel. Okay, will not crack or peel. Crack or peel in cold or freezing conditions, which is very important. Okay, will not crack or peel in cold conditions. Okay, all right, here we go. We got to put the list in. Do not use with fake or knockoff projectors. Sorry, we only support projectors listed below. I got to put that in. I can go here to my site and grab some of this now. Let me see. Where can we get this from? I have to go to Mercedes first. I have to go to Wix and get this information. Bring my page up. We don't need a switch page. We need my page. Can I get my page? I hate that crap. They'll put the switch page up. It'll be there forever, staring you in the face. Like, why are you here so long? Move. All right. So we have to go in, and we have to. Let me see. I need to get something from here. I need to get something definitely from here. All right. Manage page. You better not be in my room back there. I tell you that much, buddy boy. I need some product information. Okay, so we need here. Resolution capability. We need this right here. Actually, no, that's not that. And that should be capped off. That shouldn't be there. We need to bring this up here. Well, no. We can put this in here from the basic information. Yeah, we don't need a whole section for that. We can put that right over in there. Let me get this right here. Take this whole section. We need this right here. We need to put that right there. So we need that right there. And we'll take out this, which we're not going to need that. Okay. I need to go to, let me see, back in here. There. Okay, where are you? You're in here somewhere. Let me see. Let's see, color enhancement technology. Color enhancement technology. This abbreviation here for explaining the color enhancement technology that has to be put color here, explaining what that is. All right. Heightener technology, space in there, should be there. All right. Produces beautiful rich colors. Rich colors, we don't need a cap on there. Beautiful rich colors without the need of calibrating your projector. That's perfect. All right, let's go in. Get this one. Which one for Heightener? White Heightener technology. Explaining. Copy. All right. Let's see here, Heightener. Whoa, we just knocked out 5,000. I didn't think we had that much in here. We literally went through 5,000 that quick. Well, we don't got enough room in here. We got to go someplace else. Put all the information I possibly can. Literally, I told you, it takes a lot of information for screen paint. It's a lot. We knocked out the whole 5,000. Look at that. We went over. All right. I want to put the bare minimum here because right now we can't put all that in there without becoming too dark or muddy. Becoming too dark. I guess we can leave that there. Can we get over that? That's 11. We're still short. All right. Let me see. We're short 11 without becoming our darkest. I have to abbreviate from here to here. I tell people, yeah, you gotta put in so much information, it's not even funny how much information you gotta put in about a screen paint. It's a lot of information. And if you have been testing your product out at the end of the day, you would have all that information to put in there. You should be able to max out 5,000 easy. We're not even anywhere near 5,000. We got to put the rest of this on the page because we literally don't have enough room on the YouTube to do it. There's just too much information on the product. Let's see, drying time. We can take this out because we already have this down several times. So there we go. That's it. We maxed it out. So we got it comfortable. Yeah, and we're not even done. It's still more information that has to be added in here. So what we got to do here is we have to go into put in the shopping cart. Now the shopping cart is not going to be open. It's a closed cart. Let me see. We got to duplicate this page because we need information from this page, and it will save and duplicate the page. Now what we're going to do is we have to go in because we still need information from here we don't have. Once we wipe this out, we're not going to have that information, so we have to go into another page, get that information to add it to this page. So we have to go into here. This is the duplicated page. We have to wipe all this out. I'm hoping there's enough room in here. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's the other stuff we copied. We had to copy everything from here. Let me see. All right, we have to go all the way down here to the bottom, right here, and we have to copy from here. Yeah, that was a lot of information. We are not going to need this, so we can take that out automatically. Copy that, put that over in here. Okay. Oh, this is the hard part, people. This is the real hard part. So what happens is when we load this into Wix bunches everything together, which means we have to go in and separate everything now. And we put in a few minutes, but this is how much of a headache it is to do these things. But it has to be done. So you need to have all this information in here. That's why I told you at the end of the day, the stuff that you're reading and the product specifications under screen paint are supposed to be way longer than this. Do you have any idea? There's even a section to put in for the shelf life of the product. It is so much information to put in there. All right, so we can start from here because we don't need this here. We don't need this, and this can go. We got that. So this is where we're going. We start spacing stuff out. Name of the product, that's right there. Category, that's where we put everything in caps. When we word everything else, we know exactly where to start and begin. Let's see, it's the category, the name of it, gain of it. That's right there. 38 advanced, so, okay. So, this is supposed to be underneath that. Let's see, explaining what it is. Let's see, dark environments, type of product. Get out of that window! Where my cat is meowing, I can tell exactly where he's at. All right, let me see. Roll on, let's see, type of product rolling up, and please note, this is not a physical projection screen, but a screen paint product. Okay, viewing information, used for viewing angles. I'm not too sure what the projector on now. You want to come effect colors. Colors. Let me see. Colors. Do we have let me see effect. Okay. I'm gonna separate this here. And I need to go up over here so everything's all bunched together. Let's see. Yeah, get out of the window because I hear you back there, buddy. Your neighbors don't want to hear you cat calling out the window. Let me see, advanced. Okay. Elitist one, so that's good. I can stay all together. Separate that right there. OLED like colors of black, please, and not gunmetal. Okay, this is supposed to be under this. And this right here is supposed to be underneath this. I'm gonna drop that too. Top of that. Please, okay, that's a disclaimer right there. White level capabilities. This needs to be separate. Needs to be separate. There we go. Thank you. All right, white level cable, enhancement technique. Okay. Let's see, white level capabilities, a new white level heightener technology. Okay, let's see. White level heightener technology allows our family, okay, to be able to pull higher white levels than any of the black surface and allows the screen to accept and receive white light, proving in our many YouTube demonstrations. This is separate from here. There's two lines there. Customization. This is a customization engineer product, screen paint product, designed to be different and more advanced compared to other black screens. Paint on applications, separate. Separate. Okay, all the paint on information. Okay, done. Okay. So I use the paint rollers, best use them. Okay, on there. All right. Let me mark the screen. Okay. So eco-friendly. This needs to be underneath this. 1% water base. That needs to be underneath that. Okay, drying time. That's a separate application. Okay, let's see, we gotta go from there. It's late at night, and Joker is running through the hallway at 100 miles an hour. Don't care at the end of the day because that's how he burns his energy off. Except in the daytime, he sleeps all day. So make sure, as he did the last time, he fell on the stairs. Try to cut the corner, hard wooden floors, claws wouldn't grip, hit the wall, and literally went down the stairs. Thought he killed himself. Had to be life number 7. My goodness. First day I got him, he jumped off the balcony. All right. So I had to put a grip for the floor in that section right there so he can have some traction when he starts running through the hallway at 3,000 miles an hour. Let me see. Okay, 30 minutes with the fan. Okay, clean up is separate. Right there. Okay, so right here. Please note that this is not okay. Please note that's separate at the bottom there, so that can be by itself. It's not bunched up in there. Please note. Okay, proper storage. We need separate. Proper storage. We need separate. Separate. Okay, separate. This is a screen paint. It has a 5-year shelf life. Okay, stored properly and stored properly. Okay, please store. All right, this should be, okay, I don't know why I have a cap there on that one. Shouldn't have a cap there at all. Okay, please store room temperature. Please store room temperature. Please store in room temperature. Store in room temperature. Please store in room temperature area. All right, screen paint sizes. All right, sizes we have here. Aspect ratio. Okay. Surface conditions. Surface condition. Okay, all that's in there. Blah blah. Okay. So all that cleanup. We got cleanup here. Cleanup has its own separate. No. Okay. That's good. Okay. Basic product info. That's by itself. Okay. Basic product information. This should be underneath for this. Under the product. That's the title of it. Do we have the title for this one? Title. All right, title. Okay, that's there. All right, and make sure all the titles are there. That makes it easier for the customer to read through. All right, that's all there for that. Okay, so we have here basic product info. Okay, no calibrated needed, so. Okay, for outside theaters, that is separate. Okay, from here, we need to put down fully weatherproof. Do we have underneath this, nothing's together? Oh, that shouldn't be there. Okay, it should be underneath that. That's not supposed to be there. All right, okay, let me see, check up top. Screen sizes, this should not be there, it should be at the bottom. All right, okay. What we got right here, this should not be here. At the bottom. All right, that's right there. It should be under the title. Warm clean up, that should be underneath the bottom. All right, that's there. 30 drawing to the fan, it should be under the bottom. Like that. Let's see, this should be here, it should be at the bottom. Like that. It should be to see the title and then read what's underneath of it. Let me see, okay, customization, so, that should at the bottom. Like that. Okay, let's see what we got going on here, at the bottom. That. Let me see at the top, okay. Table rulers at the bottom. That. Let me see. Okay, amazing. Okay, category, class, game. Everything in there. Okay, that's perfect. That's good. Okay. Okay, now we're back in this one here. All right, okay. Advanced ambient light projection color. Sorry, only supports projector. Okay, this is a disclaimer on knockoff projectors we do not support. Gotta put that one in there for you guys. Okay, I'm going to support projectors below. Okay, explaining the advanced ambient light projection technology. Here, color enhancement technology, advanced ambient light projection technology. Okay, color enhancement, beautiful colors, so. White levels right here. This is where we ran out of room on YouTube. Only gave us 5,000. 5,000 is not enough. All right, let's see. Become too dark and muddy. This one it's gonna have to be, because I had to take some of it out for that one. All right, we're gonna take some out. So there's more supposed to be added to this one right here. All right, let me see. I need to get access to that. We need to come out of this. I need to get access to my page. Let me see, we need to go to Marketplace. As of today, we are discontinuing all invisible acoustic screens. I told you this Phantom 38 is no freaking joke. I told you it's gonna wipe the entire product line clean, and it is. There is no point for us to make any of the black screen. It's gonna wipe Phantom out next. Phantom's next. It's definitely going. It's not gonna be the hold up against it. This screen is gorgeous. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. And I can't wait because I'm gonna. All right, we do have an acoustic. Mind you, my acoustics aren't going anywhere. They're gonna stay there. We have an invisible version of the 38. I told you we're not playing around. This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, man. All right, now I got two of them in Projector Central right now. They think they're TVs. I haven't been in there yet to tell them what it was. I'm gonna let them chat about it. I'm gonna do a bigger one and put it in there too. Like, good, the size of that thing. I'm even going to set it up like a TV setting. I'm going to have the whole thing, speakers, everything, make it think it's a TV. All right, let me see what we got to do here first. We got to go in here. We got to grab something from out of here. So we need to go in and we need to get. So what we're going to do is before we discontinue these for good, we're going to drop the price on them. We're going to have a sale, drop the price on them so you can get your hands on them. Other than that, like I said, once they're gone, they're going to wipe them. We're going to wipe them clean. You're not going to be there. What happens is this technology actually goes over to people who have contracts. Because now, since the customers can't get their hands on it, and a lot of our products are not offline, they make money off of it offline. So we're going to have a sale probably starting on Monday. Pretty much very low prices. Whatever we have left, we're just going to wipe it out. And after that, acoustic screens are not going to be included in that set, but the paints will be included. Let's see. I got to get ready to set that up in a few minutes because we need to liquidate. Let's see. Final Black Phantom we need. Oh man. When you sit there and hear me say, when I tell you I'm not, okay, this is not gonna work. This has a black background in here. This is not gonna work. It's not gonna pull up. Because it's white. It's literally gonna come up white. I have to go into an editing mode to get that. I'm already in editing mode. All right. Okay, I know a way to do it. I know a way to do it. I know the way to do it. I know all this anyway by heart, so I just have to go back in and just save this and then come back in, whatever, and copy and paste what we need in there. But there's supposed to be more to this right here. All right, let me see. White level, heightener, then darkest, blackest screen. Okay, this right here should be underneath that one. That's what's the darkest, blackest screen paint. And can maintain outstanding white levels without becoming, oh, I don't need that here. I can put that in myself. Becoming, too murky or muddy. Really? And I put a 2 there. Mine, this is me speaking this to Google. And Google puts in money and 2. Like, really, you can't just spell out TWO at the end of the day in your Google. Let me see, we gotta go here. All right, I mean 2. Two. I'll be coming okay. Darkest black screen paint. Darkest black screen paint. You want to start out with darkest black screen R darkest black screen paint. Can't maintain. That's what should be R. Oh yeah, right there. That shouldn't even be there. That shouldn't even be a capital. That should be a capital. Then it's way over. Why put that in there? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna come behind that one. All right, and then we space that. Our darkest, blackest screen paint can maintain outstanding white levels without becoming without becoming dark, or that's not coming out. I don't like the way it sounds. Without becoming dark, or too murky. Murky.
Here's the definition of murky: dark and gloomy, especially due to thick mist.
Dark and gloomy. Okay, dark and gloomy. I like the dark and gloomy part. That sounds much better. We use murky. Murky was much better. All right, we're becoming too murky or muddy. Murky or muddy. I like that. All right. Murky or muddy. Put a period though. Okay. Let's see. We need a list of projectors. We'll get that in a few minutes. Let me see. Let me see if we get off the top of the head. We support. I definitely know Sony. Sony, oops, bird. Way off on that one. Try that one again. Sony. BenQ. Optima. Let's see, ViewSonic. ViewSonic. Let me see. ViewSonic. Oh, NEC. NEC. Make sure we got a space in there on that one. Okay, let me see. I need Chrissy. Oh, they butchered the daylights out of Chrissy. Chrissy LXW505.
These pictures should match.
Literally, you cannot trust Google for Jack. Look at this. Look how they spell Chrissy. And then they give you the projector with correct spelling underneath of it. Wow, Google is broken. That is jacked up. I actually own that projector right there too, the 505. They got a 50. Wait. Yeah, they got an LX505. I don't own that one. What the freak is that one? What's an LX5? Oh, it's only an XGA. Man, yeah, they probably want that kind of money for 5,000 lumens an XGA. Why not just get a WXGA at that point right there? Sat there and spelled discontinued. Told you all these drones models were discontinued. 2014 is when he discontinued it. So that means my projectors I'm using in my demonstrations are from 2014 and they look that great. That screen looks that amazing. Here we go. Chrissy. They always put your Chrissy in every Chrissy's name right for Jack. I want to make sure I got it correctly spelled. Chrissy. Let's see if they can get barcode. We can get barcode up there. Let's see. All right. Barcode projectors.
Barcode projectors around Newark. Sure.
And you butchered it. So they spell barcode B-A-R-C-O-D-E, and barcode is actually spelled B-A-R. And you wanna complain about expensive projectors? Get one of these bad boys at the end of the day. These things are so freaking expensive. They don't even have the prices. Is there any prices in any of these bad boys? These are barcode projectors. These projectors will cost you so much money, it's not even funny. Literally a house. You've literally bought a house if you bought one of these projectors. Look at that. You ever seen a projector like that before? These are the big boys. These are big boy toys. The big boy toys. Look, 2200 lumens. They don't even have a lot of kill power to them, but their lamps are freaking insanely bright. All right, let me see. I know you can get Ronco right. Let's see. Ronco's easy to do. I don't even think Sharp makes a projector, but it's name brand anyway. So it belongs up there. Yep, Sharp doesn't belong up there. Let me see if we got let's get out of this right here. See if we get Ronco. Ronco. Ronco projectors. Ah, they actually spelled it right. They actually spelled it correctly. That is Ronco. Let's see, what else do we have? We can consider our screen paint. What do I see? We got the ViewSonic. Oh shit, I forgot. We forgot about JVC and Panasonic.
According to Wikipedia, Corporation, formerly Matsushita Electric Industrial Company, Limited is a major Japanese multinational conglomerate company, headquartered in Kadoma, Osaka.
Panasonic, JVC. JVC. JVCs. I want to get one of those projectors. They're really crazy expensive for JVC. Okay, see if we're not missing anybody on here. ViewSonic. I forgot. I mean, not with Epson. I forgot Epson. Let's see. Yes. Is that right for Epson? I'm gonna make sure I'm right on this. I can't stand spelling errors. Drives me crazy. Make sure we're right on this. Epson projectors.
Alright, Epson projectors around Springfield.
Alright, perfect. Just before I cry when I get done this. But I won't be recording this. Okay, Epson. Let me see. Epson. I think what else we got. Yeah, Epson. I'm pretty sure I can go back and check if we missed anybody else. All right, Sony, BenQ, Alto, ViewSonic, NEC, Chrissy, Barcode, Sharp, Ronco, Panasonic, JVC. Ready for the Epson. It'll come to me later on if I'm missing anybody else. I can just add them right into the list. All right. This is the summary. So the summary is something you have at the end to explain your product. That's what you're supposed to have. Summary doesn't start at the top. Summary starts at the bottom. Or your specifications. Easy to paint, no pros. Paint just, okay, why do we have two caps in there? That's a runoff right there. And this should be under this right here altogether. That's not supposed to. Then we got to clean up the summary a little bit here. All right, easy to paint, no pros needed. Paint just about anything. No. That should be easy to paint. That should be all one right there. And that should be right there. Take our caps out right there. Okay, easy to paint, no pros needed. Paint just about anything into an ultra black OLED-like projection screen without the insane price of one. Okay. All right, add deeper. We don't need to add a cap there. Add deeper, brighter contrast levels and vivid, beautiful, brilliant. Okay, go back. Vivid, brilliant, beautiful colors to your gaming, movies, and everyday TV shows. All right, fantastic colors. Fantastic colors for visual 3D effects such as 3D or projecting mapping applications. 3D applications, and live moving abstract art. We're building it to an actual live moving abstract art using a small projector. So I'm gonna show you how to build one of those things. They're pretty cool. I'm gonna hang one in the house. Okay, fantastic for visual 3D effects such as 3D or projecting mapping applications and live moving abstract art. That's perfect. All right, the next level in projection screen, home or business theater is here. All right, it's here. All right, I think this should be our art. Okay, that's perfect right there. There, okay, this, we need to put this at the bottom. We don't have to put, launch date because this shop record is going to be locked. All right, so we need to, let's see. We don't need prices here at all, period. That doesn't need to be there. Wait, this is the information. It'll be coming. The shopping cart is locked, you can't order, but you can get information from the cart. So we do need to leave this here. Starting the launch date. Okay, let me see. Starting launch date available at this time. All right, and we have to put down here. Why do you have, this doesn't make any sense. You have two things here that don't make any sense here at all. Let me see, what do you have here? Sorry, I won't change this time. Why do you have this at 48 ounces? And this here, this I can understand that would be there. All right, this would be here at the bottom. This I can understand. This I don't get what's going on here. Sorry, launch date is not available at this time. What is 40? Wait, that doesn't make any sense for that to be there. This is, yeah, this is way off. This is something's wrong here. All right, this is not supposed to be there. That's not supposed to be here. At 48 ounces to 100 to 160, this should be up here, and that should be separated from there. And this at 32 ounces should be down there. That's definitely a little confusing what was going on in this section. Go check the page, see what we might have done there. All right, so 48 ounces, and you should have here 48 ounces and price prices. You need to put in price. Do we have price at the end? No. It should be here, and price should be right there. Price. So that's price right there for that size. 32 ounces on price is 312. At 312. All right, so that's good. All right, now we have to put that done right here. It just needs to be separate. Separate. You see, do you have free worldwide shipping? What's the free worldwide shipping? That's amazing. Here. I'll really need that information there. We do need to put in at the bottom here, free worldwide shipping. Free worldwide shipping, that needs to be there. All right, so what we need to do here is we need to, the categories, right here, that's the name, right there. Category class. Cane. Type of product. Okay. And how come you see OLED like black? Color. Like black ultra. That's good. Why do we have this here? It shouldn't be capital. Like, and this doesn't need to be capital either. Black. All right, I see. Summary here. Okay, proper storage. Oops, way over. Proper storage. Screen sizes. So that stands out. Surface applications. It should be surface applications. It should be more better for the customer. Paint on surface applications. That sounds much better. Right there. All right, let me see. We got basic product info. Yeah. Outside home theater info. Home theater. Home theaters.
Home theaters around
All right, so to make sure there's not a punctuation mark, so it has to be someplace, so make sure that's spelled correctly. And if I can check that real quick myself. Okay, that's perfect, that's good. Home theaters. Outside home theaters, okay, perfect, right there. Let me see. This should be on this picture here. Screen paint projector support. Screen paint projector support. So that one should be here at the bottom. Right here. Under. Projector. Grab dagnammit. Freaking caps weren't on. Come on. Move it on. Let's get this done. Paint. Projector. Projector support. All right. Okay. Now, I can't express this enough on this section right here. I really can't. Please read through it. Trust me. Because this technology we got here, just because you're seeing it produced on these projectors over here, is not going to work. I got to knock off downstairs. We're going to be doing some demonstrations off of it, everything on Monday. Monday, we got ultra short throw tests. We have long distance tests, distance tests. We got a bunch of tests to be doing on Monday. If the weather's good, we'll be outside. Today, unfortunately, I couldn't get the weather done outside for the screens because I had something to do today that was very important. So that had to be done. Let me see. Screen paint right here. Projector supports. Advanced colorway technology. Okay. I'm going to put in screen paint enhancement technologies. This is what we had into the screens. Not that, please. Rather than, wait a minute, is that what he puts in his paint? Yeah, go ahead and mess your screen up. No, it's not that. Good luck. Each element has anywhere between 14 to 15 different chemicals that are dropped into it in order to actually make that one chemical for those four to actually equal to make that screen does what it does. It's a little more complicated than that. It requires a lot of cracking of books. A lot of cracking of books. You know, we'll spend hours. You see how much time it takes me to sit here and put in a specification sheet? Now imagine for every single screen paint I develop, I have to put a specification sheet in. It takes literally this long to do all this. At the end of the day, it's work. So when I see people with their specification sheet with only 2 lines, 2 paragraphs, I laugh my head off. That's why. Especially when half of it's not even backing up what they're supposed to be doing at the end of the day. You're supposed to have more in there. But if your product can only do so much, that's like at the end of the day, if you have a car that's designed to go 300 miles an hour and does all this crazy stuff and has all these special things it can do, at the end of the day, there is going to be a ton of information on this vehicle. But if you got a car that's designed to just open the door, turn on the ignition, and it goes, what else are you going to put on there? Open door, turn on ignition, it goes. There you go. You can only put in what the product has. If it doesn't have anything real value to it at the end of the day, what are you going to put on at the end of the day? Seriously. There's nothing you can put on at the end of the day because it's just a regular product at the end of the day. There's no special. That's why there's no information in there on it at the end of the day because there's nothing special about it. And it's not to be rude or anything. People think I'm being rude because I go to his website. No, people, it's your money at the end of the day. I really don't care. At the end of the day, it's your money. My customers know what you're getting today. You see that black OLED looking screen in the next room? That's the technology you're going to have in their houses. Meanwhile, you got a screen that can't see contrast, can't see color, and if you turn lights on the environment, even a 60-watt light bulb, it washes out. Man, and you got to spend an overpriced projector just to do that? Nah, I'm good. You can read on the specifications alone something's wrong there. 2 paragraphs basically saying that it's 4K and 1080p projector tested. What do you mean by tested? I could take a white screen or gray paint and stick that in front of one of my 1080p projectors. Does that mean it's tested? Okay then, my goodness. Got somebody email me all angry. I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about. No, you don't know what you're talking about. That's why you got primer on your wall. You can't turn your lights on, and your screen washes out 25% of the time. Tell me if I'm not right on that. I mean, anytime you want, you naysayers, at the end of the day, if you want to challenge my technology, shoot me a video. I'll take you outside at 150, 27 feet back. Show me a star field off your screen. I can do it. Can you? All right, then. I thought not. And if you make your product darker, then show me a white snow level next to a white screen without turning too dark. Because I can take any one of the certifieds and blow your screen out with no problem. Yeah. You know, stuff's not tested, then it's old. That stuff is so old, it's not even funny. That's old product. We even got the guy on YouTube showing you how to make it. It's the same thing. Stuff is so old. And they try to make it like, oh, it's something new. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Screen paint. Literally from somebody that actually was making that stuff before those two ever came on YouTube. Gonna sit there and tell you that it's old. And I watch your forum sites. I saw somebody today. They didn't have screen paint. They had something else. It was gray screen. It was so washed out, almost so washed out. And he was just bragging about how impressive the colors look. I'm like, really? Good gracious, man, that's bad. Screen paint. That is really bad. But, you know, I can understand from their point of view because they haven't seen our technology at all, period. So I can't say anything because they never saw it. To them, in their world, it looks amazing. You know, just like the same way I thought the screen paint we were developing looked absolutely incredible until I got a black diamond sample sheet in there and I saw, oh, going in the wrong direction. It just was time to change over to new technology. Like I said, two things about technology: you roll with it or get crushed with it. How many people you see running around with freaking 8-tracks in their car right now? All right, then, I should tell you right there. So I'm pretty sure the company who developed that particular device had to figure out another way to develop something a little bit more advanced so at the end of the day they can continue making money off their technology. You roll with it or you get crushed by it. That's how it works. No, we got that. It's in the caps right here. Let's see. H. Okay. That's not the Y there. It's a G there. G there with them. Okay. We'll put that with that. All right. And there's your summary. When I sat there and said, hey, he's got his summary at the top. Summary is right here. It explains the product right there. And then the price, and that's it. We have sets. Yeah, I love for any screen to sit there and say, now we got this black technology in their belt that's actually darker than Phantom. It's darker than any other screen paint we have. I dare anybody come out and say, oh, my screen paint produces contrast levels. Don't do that. And next to this thing at the end of the day, there's no gunmetal screen right now that can match it. We had to order more gunmetal screens. I would love to get a black diamond against this screen. And black diamond can't have no weight against the screen. I'm gonna tell you right from the door. But I don't care if they get upset over this. You have nothing to come against this screen at the end of the day. This screen is OLED worthy. It could easily dominate your screen on every level whatsoever. Now, how many people can say that? We can, but no problem. Because I know what that thing looks like in the back. Mind you, what you saw at the demonstration last night, that's 60% heightener. It hasn't even reached 100%. That screen is only 50% done. It's not even finished yet. An easy wipe out a black diamond with no problem. And if Screen Innovation ever wants to contact me and say, hey, look, let's do it side by side, yeah, no problem. I'll knock your screen out at 50%. I did it back in 2015. It shouldn't be hard to knock your screen out now, even faster. And that stuff we had back then was what, a D5K? That stuff wasn't even actually black. It was kind of like a really heavy, heavy dark gunmetal. It was near black, but it wasn't black. What we have in the next room is black. And the guy sat there and pointed out how black the screen was because when you show the borders at the top and the bottom, you can't even see the borders. They blend literally into the screen because the screen is literally that black. About the same color as this right here. It's black. All right, we got everything here. This is a summary for this right here at the top right there. All right, there explaining what that is. All that's done. Next thing we got to do is we have to knock all this out because this is a copy. So we don't have this anymore. So we go back to the beginning here. Let's see. Knock all this out. Don't need any of that. Let's keep going. So the title. ADV. Oh, we need caps for that one, baby. ADV ambient protection. 38. So the category under it is called a superior elitist. It's supposed to have a category on the technology. We will only have 3 screen paints now. We will have invisible technology under this, and we will have the 32, and we will have the 48. That's all that's needed. So in the next couple of weeks, you will see the screen do some incredible stuff. We already have 150-inch that will be coated and sprayed outside for demonstrations. We'll be doing motorized projection screens. I don't want to do fixed frame screens, but we have to do one. I'm not a big fan of the fixed frames, so I said we don't want to use them anymore, but we're going to be doing a fixed frame screen. All these are going to be applications where you get to watch the screen to be applied to. This is going to be on the website, but you want to have a how-to page. All the videos we posted, every last one are being deleted today. Everything's being wiped out to make room for this technology. When I sit there and tell you that if I have a technology that Mr. Bird does pretty much spends all of his time on, if that's a screen based at the end of the day where I don't get hardly any sleep because I can't stop staring at it, yeah, that's a bad boy screen. That screen downstairs is upstairs now is no joke. And for those naysayers out there that are going to say this, that, and the other, yeah, well, I would do some Chinese, what they call it, finger push-ups. Because you're going to have to hit that hate button all day long when you see what this technology is going to do at 100%. I told you at the end of the day, this thing was going to be a monster at the end of the day. I can go in my room right now and turn my lights on and watch TV. I think that's crazy. And you're going to get a chance to see this thing on a laser 4K projector. You can't even, at the end of the day, you see how amazing that stuff looks on a projector that's outdated from 2014? And you're going to get the opportunity to see it on a ultra short though laser 4K projector. Do you have any idea what that thing's gonna look like? Yeah. I'm already getting my lawyers already set up for our contracts. I already got offers, 2 of them today, asking about how to become a distributorship for a company for that OLED black paint back there. And that's not even a legendary. Mind you, for the naysayers that are upset over this, again, at the end of the day, I always say this, the bottom line. Don't worry about what you can see. Worry about what you can't see. There's a legendary being developed, and it's actually darker than a 38. That's what you need to worry about. Don't worry about what I develop and you never see. Let me see 38. But I love this because at the end of the day, what it comes down to, my customers are going to have an amazing screen on their wall. Oh my goodness, man. This is going to be fantastic. I can't wait to go back into Projector Central and look at my TV setup. I got it set up like a TV. I lie to you not. They literally think it's a TV because they don't think projection screens could ever be that black. Oh man, I cannot wait to turn around and show them the projector running. Let me see, 38. We got a 38 Black Widow. Got exactly what I asked for. I told you I saw it in a dream. I woke up and I saw the color in a dream. I saw it splashing around in a can. That's all I saw. It was the darkest thing I ever saw. It was splashing around in a can. And I got up and I said, I saw what it looks like. I know what it looks like. I don't know how to make it. I don't know if we use Venta Black or what are we going to use. And sure enough, no sooner than I was downstairs working on the computer, boop, God put it in my head. It was already there. Made it down in the shop. We did a test run off of it. And man, without the 3 elements, and that thing just came up so beautiful. Now with the heightener technology on this, oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's so beautiful. I can't wait to finish my gamer screen. I got half of my gamer screen painted with this stuff downstairs. I just did the edges around it. The day the rest of the product gets here, I'm going to make a couple gallons for myself. I am going to knock out this wall in here, and I'm going to knock out my gamer screen. But you won't see it. Oh, no. We can't do that yet. We can't do that. We got to wait until, because the greens come to the day Sunday. I'm not even supposed to be here doing this at the end of the day. It was supposed to be short and sweet. It was supposed to be come on and show you how it's done, but oh man, like I said, I keep forgetting how long this stuff takes. A lot to do. But I'm not supposed to be doing this right now. But we can't show you any of the videos or nothing until Monday. So I have to hold, even I have the technology here, I can't even paint my own stuff until Monday. Because it has to be recorded. Let's see, Black Widow. Black Widow. I'm just gonna cap all this right here. We usually cap them. I have no pictures for this yet until we basically get the room painted. So we can use a display wall for right now. Let's see, Black W-I-D. Black Widow. But I can't wait to basically show this off on, man, I just can't wait to get it painted. Man, it's so nice. I can't wait. 38. Okay, screen size. This is going to be what? This is going back to, because I'm kind of wasting time here. This is going to be the 48 ounce. That's the 48. And why are we up front for the 48 ounce? Why? The deal is going on with that one. Okay. All right, let's figure out what's going on with that. I went to the back real quick. So what's the problem here? All right, we good? All right. Okay. Now 40 ounce. All right, now we got to the front. And we'll put in screen size 100 inch to make sure we get those measurements right. 100 inch to 160, 160, 69, 16.9. All right, that's there. All right, that's right there. Right there. All right, that's all cool. Keep out of reach of pets. That needs to be here and here. We need to bring that into I need to bring it into bold. There we go. Let me see launch date. Launch date, should we put down product and pricing information? No, that's right, that's good. So this has to be changed anyway, once we get everything finished. Okay, so all that's there. Right there. Okay, now we gotta change this out. Price for this one is, where's the price at? And the color option has to be removed. Okay, we need to move this. We did that color option is only black. Let's see what else we have here. We're only gonna put 60 in the shopping cart for launch. As agreed. All right, let me see. What else we need here? Our price. That's what it's the price at all. This is not on sale. So price 556. All right, that is for the 48 ounce. All right, we have to go through all of this. Has to be redone. I'll do that. I'm doing it when I get off camera. That is the policy. Policy should be good. But let me see what we got to do with policy here. Because we got everything literally in here. We got a ton of policies locked in here. There are policies throughout this whole entire section. Lots of them. And at the end of the day, just mine at the end of the day, like I said, don't even try. Automatic ban from the door. Basically, trying to do demonstrations, trying to say the product comes up black, you can't see it, automatic official ban, lifetime ban from the company, right from the door. Because we tested this stuff against black paint. That's why all these demonstrations will be at the bottom on black paint and everything. Yeah, we'll test this thing against everything we could throw at the end of the day. So that's not even going to stand. Just imagine the customer who had the Optima what's it called, the Darby 1080p Darby. Yeah, he can't get this product. He has a lifetime ban attached to him. His IP address was banned. We make sure we lock you out for good. Go get our new IP address. You're locked. You can't come in here and buy, period, at the end of the day. Your money will be put back into your account. You can't come back here at all, period. Because at the end of the day, if you commit fraud against my company, we ban you. And for some people saying, oh, well, I don't care because you don't got anything. Yeah, don't say we don't got anything new. That new technology in the back, you can't get access to it. And it's a shame because that screen is gorgeous. I can't wait to do the motorized. I'm going to do different motors. I'm going to do jet black, all in black for the motorized. I might even expand my screen size on the motorized, but I'm getting tension. I'm definitely going to put a tension screen down. So we're definitely going to do. Okay, we got all this done right here. This is all finished. Blah, 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 blah. It's done. Bippity boo. Over here, we're done right here. We got to get these pictures out of here because we don't even have a picture of this thing yet. We don't even have a label of it yet. So all we're going to do is just keep it simple and plain. We're going to take an all black background and just put down the name of it. That's all we're going to put down on it. But until then, let's see. Because we don't have anything on it. Literally. The only thing we can pretty much put on it is, let me see if we have anything. No, because that's that right there. That would be the whatchamacallit. That is a, do we even have any pictures of it? Crap, we don't even have one picture of it. Period. Nowhere. Okay. We're gonna have to make one. We're just gonna put the label on. Okay, so we just need pretty easy to do. Let me see. I just need a I should have saved that too, just in case somebody go cancel out. We need black background. Anything will work. PC wallpaper. I guess that works. Oh, no, that'll work. That'll work. Wallpaper. So we need. Any one of these will work. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We need something to put a picture there for the time being because we don't even have the label for it. So we're just going to grab something from out of here. So I kind of like this right here. That's pretty cool. Oh, any of these apps are pretty good. I think I'm going to take this one right here. This one I do like. Okay, let's wait down for the computer to decide what we want to freaking do. All right, so we'll come over here and we'll go under pictures, new folder, and we'll put it into 38 Black Widow. 38 Black Widow, we'll put it there. Grab another one. And one more. All right, so we have to here. See if we can activate it, if it'll work. Whatever the computer decides what it wants to do. All right, let me see. We got to go into open with Pisces. Pisces will allow us, we can get access to it. All right, let's see. Yep, we can get access to it. Go to Pisces. All right, so where are you at? Okay, there we go. All right, show you how we do this. So bottom line is I want to Darken this a little bit. Can we boost? No, boost takes way too much on it. All right, we'll save it with that. How are we gonna do this? So we'll save this right here with that. I like that. Let's see. I do want to put a backdrop in there. Backdrop, we're going to keep that nice. So let's see if we can bring that size up a little bit in there. And let me see. I want it to be in different shades of black. So we don't want it actual black. We want it black with different shades of black, so it stands out. That's perfect. That's all we need. This is just for the time being. It's the time being labeled until we can actually get the other ones developed. But I can't show them off yet. Okay, let me see. We want to go over here to text. We do all this in white. All right. Okay. Put on caps. Down, or actually put down coming soon. Projection. Let's see. 38. Black Widow. Black Widow. Black Widow. Oh, butcher that one. Let me see. Let me butcher that one. Let me make sure I get this right going. Screen paint. All right, there we go. So we'll just take this mess over here. So I need to go over to right. Let me expand this a little bit. All right, Black Widow. Oops, we spelled that incorrect right there. And it's an L. Black Widow screen paint. Everything size perfect. Okay. All right, going to save this to a file. Save this. All right, let me see. Let's bring it here. CD. Down to 001. Make sure some PC. The PC actually is going to go into okay, back to 3. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, I have the computer to the side. I have food coming in today. Food coming in early today. All right, where are you at? Let's see. Let's see. Black versus gray. Black Widow 3. It's Black Widow 3. Here we go. Just upload. Finish. Add to display. Done. All right, that's it. That one. That's all done. That's all done. They're going to check the information for our disclaimers. Okay, note. Okay. have some friends who can read through this with me. There we go. Okay. Cancellations. Return policy equals change in the wrong size. Size would not be, would be an issue with some of it, I guess so. That's one rate of and knock off projectors. What do we miss here anyway? Oh, we missed a bunch of them. All right, we definitely missed, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna copy and paste this whole section here. Right, so that way we don't. I have to change, that's not ever good. I need to go over to fake projectors and knock off. There's something else there. All right, we need to take all this out. Boom, that covers them all. That's it. Make sure you get everybody in there. Oh, it's good, it's good. That's good. All right, next thing we gotta do is we have to go into, it's gonna show in the store, but how we knock a shopping cart out so you can't order is we actually remove inventory. That's how you do it. So basically, if you basically go in and you click that button on the side, you basically remove the entire shopping cart. It doesn't exist. But how you make a shopping cart out of stock so nobody can't buy from it, you just make it 0. That's it. And automatically you can't buy because there's no inventory in the shopping cart. The shopping cart's still there. So you can click on it, you can read through all the information, which you can, but you can't buy anything because the shopping cart physically is nothing there. All right, so all we have to do now is make it 32, which is easy to do because now you wrote down all this information and you're done. So all you have to do is go over to this one right here and click, and it has to save and duplicate. It will duplicate the exact same page you just did. Now this time when you change out your page, it's very easy because now you're making it 32 ounces. So what you have to do is go in and change everything from 32, which is the other one we're alphaing now. Take this out here and go back to the beginning of the page right here for the size and change it out to 120, which is the size, 120. And now you have to go through all of this and go through, okay, 38, so on and so on. So you have, by the way, you have information for both products here, so you should be good. As long as you got information for both products, you're good. When the product becomes available, then we have to remove that one particular part in there. If it says 48, anything in the 48 has to go. But because it has 2 in there, we're good. We can use for 248. What is going on here for screen size? What's this right here? It's still kind of backwards. Okay, this does not look right here. Yeah, 48 ounce. Paints the screen size of 100 into 160. Okay, ratio size on 245 1. This should be 32 ounces. This needs to be underneath this. There we go. That's much better. A little too jumbled up. Oh, we need to definitely put on here, do not use on stucco. Stucco and certain products need on that, okay. All right, then when all this is done, this is how we go in and we fix the rest of the mess, if anything did pop up. So let me turn this to the side because it's my email account popping up. This is how we proof everything. Very easy, you don't even have to use any software to do it. It's really easy. All right, so this is what we do. We go over here and we hit a new message, right? Okay, so new message right here. Because the one thing about Hotmail has an amazing spelling checker. All right, so then you go over to your page here. But first, before we go over to the page here, I don't want to lose anything. Make sure this is gonna work. Oh, come on. All right, my page automatically saves automatically, but still, I make sure we have 32 ounces, everything's there. We have to change out the price. The price is not the same price as the price is not the price supposed to be. It's supposed to be 312 for that one. Make sure we click it again because sometimes that leaves itself. All right, so we put down 312. That's the price of it right there. All right, now we go into, let's see, I'm gonna save this. Make sure everything's legit. Chat my course, everything's good, everything's good, everything's good. We got the price 32 right there. All right, save here. All right, now you got them both out of stock. So nobody can't buy from them because they're just showing out of stock because they're there. That's how they get the information from the site. All right, let me see. I forgot what I was doing here. Literally forgot what I was doing here. My goodness, did I forget that quick? Oh, the joys of going old, getting old. All right. Oh yeah, proofreading, proofing. So what we do is we come here and you just copy and paste the entire thing. So let's go from here. Boom. Go way up. Copy. Just make sure we have that saved. Go into your email and put it right in there. If there's any misspellings or anything, it will pop up. See right here? Things are just too close together. Yeah, it'll pop up. This is how we proofread everything. It's an easy way to do it. You don't spend all this money. So you come here, you click on this. It'll show you basically how to put it down. 69, make it look bright, look better. Look through right here, see right here, mistake there. Ultra black, better way of wording it. See what other mistakes we made. Brookstone, this is common. Brookstone, that's how it's spelled, Brookstone, because they don't recognize it as Brookstone. They look at it as a misspelling, but it's not misspelling because it's actually Brookstone. So if you know it, you should know it. It should be good. All right, here we got proper bad grammar here going off. So we'll come in here, fix this. There we go, that's better. Come fix this over here. Oops, sorry. Fix that. Right there, that's better. Right here, this needs to be fixed. Over here. That's better. So that's what I was telling him. At the end of the day, if you pretty much, well, I can see his condition. His condition is at the end of the day, he doesn't know much. Again, like I said, you're supposed to have all this information in here. If you're not really testing your product out like that to begin with, you're not going to have much information at the end of the day on what you should be putting in there at the end of the day because you never really tested your product at the end of the day. If somebody gets up and they paint a wall blue or green, how much information you going to put in there? But somebody paints a wall and the wall changes all these multiple colors when the sun hits it, and when it gets dark, and when it gets cold, and it's this mood setting, you touch it. If you're unhappy, it changes. You know how much information you have to put into that? There you go. And even with what he has in there, you can use this right here to fix. See, N, it's supposed to be, so put down A, but it's N. Even I myself, like I said, make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, but you want to go in and get one of these, get a proofreader, or you can use your Outlook Express to do this. I didn't get that many, which is pretty good. That's it. That's all I had in there. All that. We're almost close to 5,000. That's all I had in there. Well, now I am over 5,000 because which one called YouTube would allow me to do it because YouTube didn't have enough. So go right back over it again. Look it through. Make sure we didn't make any mistakes. This will correct grammar, everything. Now, Brookstone Optima, like I said, they're in red. They're just basically that's how they're spelled. So let me see here. Yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do. Now we go in and we copy and paste this, which is the actual best copy right there. Copy right down there. Then we go back over to the site here. And we go way down to the bottom. We're in 38, right? The 38. Come here. Move all of this. Put the proper one in. Boom, boom. Done. Very so good. Here we go. All cleaned up, all done. Everything's proper worded. Everything's the way it's supposed to be. That's how you do it. I tell you, it's the easy way to do it. Or you just get one of the programs to do it. There's no excuse that your site should be that messy, that cluttered. It's not messy and cluttered, but it's not enough information on it. Really, your specification sheets are supposed to have a ton of information. Because at the end of the day, maybe the average consumer, some average consumers will read through it properly, especially if you're spending money. They'll read through it. But then if you're dealing business with a company, they're going like, that's it. Where's the rest of it? That's the first thing they're going to say. You have to have all this information. Man. Now, we go through that. That's good. This is the copy right here. So now we got to save this. We'll save this for the 32. That's the 32. Oh, maybe before we do this, I do everything. Everything. Make sure. Copy. Can we copy that? We want us to copy it. Should we copy that? I want to go back. Oh, I forgot about they won't let you do that because of the whole. Make sure people don't see your titles. Screen. I don't know how I would have messed that up by the day. At the end of the day, 32 ounce. Let me see something for a minute. We have the copy. Just make sure I'm gonna get the copy of this again. I need to go over and fix this first before we go bouncing around. Let me get this right here. Back over to this. We need to save it here. That's all good now. That's the 38. Now we go over to the 40, the 48. We go into that menu. Bring it all the way down to the bottom. Come over this quick. Knock that out. Put it back in again. All right, so that's done. Save that. All right, now we go back into here again. And we have to hit the, where's it at? Here somewhere, there we go. So we go all the way to the bottom. Copy that. Put Hotmail. Get this out, that's done. And proofread all this, make sure everything is spelled correctly. This will tell me when it comes up. So right here, that's normal. And then it comes up under blue. We'll tell them at the end of the day if I didn't spell it right or the grammar's not correctly. There we go. That's clean. We don't have to change anything on that. That's done. That's good. Get rid of that. That's all clean. I told you the fastest way if you want to go in and basically make sure you spell stuff correctly. Hotmail has a fantastic grammar and spelling checker on it. Fantastic. Let me see. Let me come out of here, go back to the site again. So that's good right there. Means everything's being spelled correctly there. The disclaimer. Let me see. Oh, this is done. That's good. Good. All right, just go on and see. Go to finish. We are going to, let me see. This is the spray on. Let me see. I'm going to discontinue this. We don't need it. So that's gone. All right. What else do we need here? That's been discontinued. This is continue. Port. That's definitely discontinued. I told you that the invisible version of Black Widow, it'll destroy this with no problem. No need to put it on there. We don't need it. That's gone. All right. That's that's Black Widow right there. But you can't buy it. You can't get it right now. Let me see what else we got here. We can take care of. This is gonna go to. All right. Let's see. What we should have left is the Black Phantom. So the Black Phantom, since we are now going to be obsoleting it soon to make way for the newer technology, we might as well have a sale on it. So let me see. We'll go into sale price. Where's the sale option at? There we go. Was it already in sale? Or it wasn't sale? All right. Let me see. It is going for, we sell it for how much? That can't be right. That literally cannot be right. How's it 509? We don't sell for that price. Okay, we need to put a discount here. All right, what are we gonna get this for? Let's get it down. Let's see if we take out $100. Oh, whoa. What the freak was all that going on? All right, that was weird. All right. $100 bring us at a profit at 40. No, we gotta go lower than that. And that thing costs more than the actual other paint. Let's try 250 bucks. $250 off. 348. That would be the price we were selling it for, so that wouldn't work. Let's try 300 and 300 of what? 358. 358. No, that definitely not gonna work. All right, let's try $300. 300. No. 300. 298. Let me see. I've got a feeling. I know what I'm going with. I want to do at, let's see. $350, $348, $348. We're gonna have to do the shipping on that. Let's do $340, $340, $358, $340. We could do that. No problem. No problem at all. Easy. The reason why it's easy, because I got 20 gallons of this stuff downstairs in my basement right now. I made it in advance. And then the new technology came out, and now we have to get rid of it. So this will sell quick. We'll get rid of this real quick with no problem. Our distributors will wipe through it. If the customers don't wipe through it, the distributors will. The people we have contracts under will buy it up quick because they're selling it for more outline. I'm not going to tell you what they make a profit off, but they make a good profit. And they can get it for discount. They'll wipe out the inventory. So first come, first serve. Let me see. 258 for a gallon. Is that a gallon that we got right here? Yeah, it's a gallon. 258. All right, that right there. It used to be 378? It was 378. All right, cool. We'll leave it at that. It's on sale. And we'll put this at the top. Sale. We can't put down new. It's not new anymore. That's That's a sale. Right there. All right, cool. All right. Free worldwide shipping. All right, no problem. It's free. We have free worldwide shipping on this one. Okay, good. All right, good. Okay, cool. We want to make sure everything's good. Shit, and we are removing the food colors. So this one is being removed. Let me see. The red's gonna go. We're not making any more. That's gonna go. We'll keep the gunmetal and the black. That's the only two I have in there. But the red's gonna be removed. All right. All right. So we have the gunmetal and available in that one, and we have the black. That's the sale for that one right there. See whether everything's there good. All right. Yeah. Okay. And we have what do we have this right here? All right, we got the 2 quarts left. 2 quarts. 2 quarts. We have to bring it down to. Let me see. Sale. Let me see. Sale. We'll bring it down to see 329, 329. Let me see. Make that a 4. What would we come down to at a 4? No, at a 4. Let me see. Now we're trying to bring it down lower than that. What are we doing? That's the price of it. Let me see. Share price 188. I'd rather do the 178. So honestly, I'll do 78 instead. 78. All right, 78. That'd be the sale price for that. Okay, let me see. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. We don't need that. That's gone, and that one's gone. I'm gonna make the gunmetal and black. Deep red's gonna go. Come on now, be nice. All right, and gunmetal. All right, that's good. All right. Make sure we don't miss nothing else. All right, those are on sale. Two choices happen. Either the customers buy, or like I said, I got 3 contracts under my company. They're making a bundle of this technology because they're bundling it in prices. They're bundling it, so under their contract, within their contract, bottom line is when we have like certain things we're getting rid of, they get a certain discount price for it on top of the sale. So either y'all get it, or they buy it out. Either way, money's going to be transferred to my accounts. So that's done right there. All right, make sure everything's good. Wait. How's that saying 249? Did we just change that? Literally, just went there and changed it. Did I not? Hold on for a minute. Let's see what's going on here first. I'm going to save this real quick. Sometimes you got to refresh the page. The page only coming right. I'm pretty sure on the 48, I put 1878. So let's see what's going on here. Pretty sure I put that in there. I know I did. What's the price of reading? Yeah, it is reading that price. All right, this is supposed to be the sales price right here. That's a discount. That shouldn't be the price. All right, let's fix it. No, 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 no. That's the price of it. Yeah, I told you something weird because it's saying two something. It should be saying 178. That's the sale price right there. It's saying 178. Let's go back and check that again. Let's go back and look for a minute, see what we got going on here. Yeah, 178. That's what it should say. Okay. Come back in here. It's that. I think we'll fix that. Trust me. We'll save it here. We'll probably have to refresh the page, and we'll basically go in and refresh the page. See what's going on here. Because that's supposed to say that's supposed to be on sale. Come on, Wicks, get this freak together. I'm tired. Oh. Oh man, I haven't even been asleep yet. All right. Really, we need that all in there. Like all that is not necessary. Like I don't need to see all this. Oh man, come on, man, get it together. All right, thank you. My goodness, I hate when I put the switch page up there. Like I really need to see all that at the end of the day. Like all that mess. Look at this. I don't need to see all that crap at the end of the day. Just take me to my freaking page and get my work done. My goodness, man. I understand you want to advertise. Don't advertise on my page. Let's see what's going on here. There we go. See, you got to go check that, man. I knew that wasn't. Wait, hold on. All right, here we go. Yeah, I knew it was the price. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I changed that. That's out of stock. Could can't get that. So I want to see how good. I need to go in and I need to remove this right here because we don't have those anymore. I'll change my image out for that. These are obsolete now. Well, let me see. This is obsolete. I'm doing this. And we're not. But we still do the gunmetal, but not going to advertise it because we don't need to. This is going to be the dominant which we'll call from now on. Let me see. Now, don't get it twisted. It's still under Crystal Edge technology. Oh, heck yes, it is. So they're in that, whatchamacallit, on those labels, it's going to be a hologram of our cube in there. Don't get that twisted. That's how the other Joker got in trouble, doing dumb stuff at the end of the day. Let me see, I need to upload this one. Is it uploading? Yeah, upload that one. Don't get it twisted. Let's see, description here. Are we capping? We're not capping. We capping, we're not capping. Let me see, ambient, caption, 38, black, WRD, Black Widow. High performance black contrast screen paint. I'm curious who comes up on this. I don't even know how they got that at the end of the day. We got their product here. I got paint on screens here. We got them here. They're not black. They're actually dark gray. It says on their website, deepest gray, deepest black gray. No, either you're black or you're gray. One or the other. You're not both. Choose one. Choose one. High performance black contrast screen paint. Right, I put a link in there later on. All right, and the video player gets there. Whenever it's there. Let's see how many videos we're gonna have to knock out for this monster. This is gonna replace everything now. Let me see. These we can all do again, that's no problem. I got the screen set up outside. That's what I was setting the screen up for. Yeah, I was setting the screen up for that. We gotta do a whole bunch of pictures, slideshows. Well, anyway, not really, because this shows off our black technology. We can show off a record of our black technology and what we do. This is what we have on the website, but we still need new pictures of the physical screen itself to be on the website. So that's gonna be on Monday. So Monday I'm gonna be doing that one. This shows the history of all our black technology we ever developed. We still need actual pictures. I have to add actual pictures, about 27 pictures of that black screen outside. So that's going to have to be done. I got to build another. Well, that'd be fun. We got to do it anyway. I got to do a screen for the floor. We already got 150 out there right now. I got to do, that was the one for the floor. So I got to buy another 150 inch screen. We can do that demonstration and put it on the website because we have to do one out of fabric and motorized and certain screens out of all black technology. Showing what you can paint with it, so we can add that to it. So we're going to do the one for the floor, and we're going to use that one outside to do another dual screen setup for that one under that black technology. Then bring that down, leave the one remaining up at the end of the day, and then use the other one for the floor. Because we already got one up there already. I might do 180 inch too. Oh, black 180, another one of those. And then we got the beta testers and customers are going to be posting. The same people are going to be buying from us again. They're going to be posting demonstrations to add in of that technology. Oh, I got 3 more videos from the other guy, which I got to load 2 on top of that. So that's in there. But this is what we need to get to the bottom. What we have here. Okay, we're going to be adding more pictures in with that under the black technology. And this is the Elitist right here. We're putting more videos in here. So all those have got to be swapped out. Okay, but we need a video in there right now. While we're doing this. This is going to be, ceiling is going to be redone too. I got to paint my ceiling too. Apparently the ceiling's going to be elite. It's going to be the Black Widow on the ceiling. Oh, that's going to look crazy dark. I can't wait for that one. And this one right here is going to be changed out to a 235.1 170-inch screen. It's going to stretch from one end to the next with a custom built bookcase at the bottom that's going to accommodate my projector at the bottom. So that one's all going to be done. Full projections is already in the process of painting that one, so we've done that one right there. So I have most of these on by the end of the week. That's all. Okay, so I'm not worried about that one. But I do want to change out this intro video here with change the video with the new one we just did a few minutes ago. And we'll go over to YouTube. Because I'm actually doing the whole. Did we save this one? I ran out of room on YouTube. 5,000. Maybe 5,000. This should give you like 10. There's no way in the world you're going to work that in. Look at that, man. I had to write all this in today. That's a whole lot of stuff. And ran out of room. Literally. Okay. So we need to go in to this video right here. And we need to hit this. And we need to take out this and take out this. That's gone. Okay. Let's go for yourself here for the pictures on top. Okay. Let's go over here. This one. And I'm going to go right, let me see. see. Let me go to videos. I need to write voice on here. Sure. All right, that's it. I gotta print out a specification sheet to send all that information over to all the companies. Their whole contract's gonna be changing. Just gotta change it over for the new change. All right, now it's gonna go into, let me see, it's the actual page. Here we go. This needs to go. Oh, we are making the unicorn, so that's not going anywhere. That we're definitely making. It's not going anywhere. People are asking about that. We're going to still make the unicorn. Oh heck yeah, we're making that. So the visible version of two. I'm getting two of those screens upstairs for the upstairs. Turn the upstairs into a fantastic, enchanted fairy world. Yeah, literally, I'm doing that. I got to come over and I need to grab this right here. All right. I need to go into editing. We'll go for this one right here. Edit this. That's right there. Bring it down there. There. Copy that. Yeah, there. Come back in here. Go there. Here. Edit text here. Over there. And here. Bring this out here. Take that out there. What do we got here and here? We need to bring this down some. That's good. Then we need to come here and bring this down some. Nope, wrong over. See where we're clicking at. Oh, come on, be nice. All right. All right, gonna do this the hard way. All right, now we'll move you out of the way. We'll bring you here. You should be here. I don't know why. It's giving me such a hard time. Over there. No. Definitely not gonna happen that way. All right, we gotta do copy and paste because right now to shift that in, I hate this. They put these little banners everywhere, and that stuff is freaking pain in the butt. Every time you hit one thing, that pops up. And hit that, that pops up. All right. Gotta make us do the work. Man, this is supposed to be easy. All right. That's not even supposed to be there. I simply didn't copy and paste that. That's what I had on the other side. All right. Come out of here. Copy that. Bring that here. Put that here. Paste that in there. All right. Now we need to take this out of here. They just make me do the work. It's so easy just to shift it downward. Couldn't even do that because it's going to blend into something else. Put that right there. All right, now you need to come in, grab this crap right here, and remove this all together because we don't need that because we have the top. Now, trying to get this mess right here. This is supposed to be going up, but for some reason, It's not going. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. Leave that there. All right, now with this, I need to come in and fix this mess. All right, come here. Come back to our settings up in here. Expand the size a little bit. All right, hit that. All right, this right here is off. This is supposed to be underneath. And this right here is not supposed to be here. All right, now bring that up. This has got to be separated. All right, I need you out of the way so I can see what the frick I'm doing. All right, let's see, coming soon. Our black is screen paint. New black widow. Okay, can we expand this a little bit here? This right here I don't like. Edit text. This is all jumbled together. Don't know how people, but it is. Oh, can we go down one? Thank you. All right, now we bring this over here. That's good. Now we come in and we do anything with this. Are we centered on this? It's all centered. Where's the center at? There you go. Oh, that's centered. Cool. Everything's there. Cool. Save that. That's done. Oh, gonna make me do the work. It'd been easy just to push everything down, push everything, lock it in place. Nope, you don't know. You gotta copy and paste everything. So, you want to start your own business, eh? Oh, it's none of that. Well, guess what? I'm going to cheat and go take a sleep, a half-hour cat nap in the corner, so that way my boss doesn't find out you are the boss at the end of the day. So anything you do to yourself will affect the outcome of your company at the end of the day. So I am tired as tired can be. I haven't slept properly in the last couple of days because between the screen and doing this and doing that, I am freaking at my, I'm tired. So I had to get up and had to basically do all this to the site to get ready for when we paint the screen in the next room. We can have pictures to add onto the site and at least have a description of the product when you come in and buy. And still had to be up early in the morning. To keep in mind, when I said I had to be outside anyway, it wasn't just to show up the fact that Jamie's calculations were completely way off. I literally had to go outside and string a screen up for demonstrations for outside for the technology. All that was included. Oh, man, I can't wait to get some sleep. All right, so all this is finished. Let's go save. That's why I was sitting there saying at the end of the day, people thought, oh, you're being mean at the end of the day because this is, first of all, he's a jerk. We all know that at the end of the day. He's a 100% grade A jerk, all right? He just nasty stuff to other people at the end of the day. So anybody want to feel sorry for him, you could, at the end of the day, go bite me. And I'm dead serious when I say that. I don't got time for that whole simply cry nonsense. Second, if you're going to basically go against a company, you got to be prepared. You're going to get the horns at the end of the day. Don't cry because you got impaled at the end of the day and you didn't survive it. That's your fault. You should come better protected. If you're going to basically go against somebody who's known for basically testing their stuff on a regular basis, who's known for basically getting up early in the morning, burning the candles at both ends, then you should know at the end of the day, that is not a person you want to go against at the end of the day because they are going to do the work, they're going to do the homework, and they're going to do the math. And at the end of the day, if you're doing cutting corners, they're going to find out. So that whole painting the screen with 2 quarts of paint, bull crap at the end of the day. And I deliberately left open the chat so you can see this guy rant and go off because none of his customers at the end of the day are not going to go in and back this guy knowing he can't even back his own product at the end of the day. They didn't know who I am. They know he's getting heat. They know at the end of the day that I sit there and tell him that his product is garbage and trash and you need to back your product up. It took him almost a year to do a tablecloth, and then when he did it, he was in the dark the entire time and claimed I had to get it from a customer. Why would you have to get that from a customer? It's right there. You go on your phone and order it. Ain't like it's hard to get. Just go order it. Just like if you want to test out our screen paints for real, 100%, go to my website and order it. Because I have no problem going to yours and buying. All right then. This is why we got canceled orders. This is why you have no canceled orders on me, because we don't do that kind of dumb nonsense in the day. But if you're going to be in there writing bull crap on your website at the end of the day, and you're constantly out there calling people fakes and scammers, guess what, buddy boy? You got my attention at the end of the day. So guess what? I'm going to go peek over in your website and see, all right, let's see if this guy is legit. We already know you're not legit. Let's see what the website shows at the end of the day. And of course, you have bogus, stupid nonsense in your website that made no sense whatsoever. Nothing. I guarantee that half of the stuff I just put in my product information under this black technology, you don't even come close to any of it and don't even know what it means at the end of the day. That's why he doesn't have anything in there, because he doesn't know what it means. He just has basic, simple, tested under 4K and 1080p. Big deal. I can get a white screen, put it right here, hit it with a 1080p projector. Does that mean it's tested? Because it shows up? Because I turn the lights out, it produces an image? Oh my goodness, man. Come on. You got nothing in there, man. Nothing at all on your site about your product. I'm not going to say, I don't need the headache today, man. I'm tired enough as it is. I can't read through that mumbo jumbo. That stuff is freaking unbelievable, man. It's like literally reading through a Dr. Seuss book while you're on freaking crystal meth. It's that freaking bad in there. And then on top of that, I try to help you out and try to tell you how you can go in and do this. You just watch me do this. You watch me go in and write the entire massive paragraph, all the information, put the specifications, drop the summary at the bottom, and then go in and basically copy and paste it over to freaking to Hotmail, which I was telling people you can do. It's free, you know what I mean? Go in there, found all the errors, put everything back in, and I'm still not done because I got the program for proofreading. I got all that here. So I'm going to run it through again to make sure. But at the end of the day, somebody's been telling you how to spell delivered correctly multiple times, and you don't go in and spell it. You got capitals popping up in the middle of sentence, run off some sentence. Some of them don't even word it right. The grammar's bad in there. And then on top of that, the whole freaking nonsense of basically you supposed to be a professional. I still want to see this at the end of the day. I'm sorry. Tomorrow morning, I forgot we can't do it tomorrow morning, but Monday, I'm going to ask again. I want to see this. I want to see someone paint a 300-inch screen with 2 quarts of paint, because that's what you put on your website. You're misleading your customers. And they had a nerve to go back in and put the dumbest freaking question, solution to that particular question was to paint 3 100-inch screens. Come on. I don't like to laugh at people, but are you kidding me? That's a noob move. That's something that a noob does. When they're first developing screen paint, they haven't figured out about how much square feet, square yardage, or whatever. That's a noob move. Newbies do that. I did that when I first started off, trying to calculate 3 100-inch screens into a 200 screens into an actual 200-inch screen. That's something a noob does. You've been selling paint for how long? And that's basically the best you can come up with a calculation for basically on putting 3 100-inch screens into an actual physical 300-inch screen. That doesn't work. It doesn't even fit. Oh my goodness. I'm still trying to figure out where he came up with the idea that 2 quarts are going to paint a 300-inch screen. The problem is he's never actually painted any big screens before. Once you paint a really good sized screen, pretty much get a fair idea of exactly how much paint it's going to need to do the next one's going to be bigger than that. But you still got to go in and do the math at the end of the day. Not some dumb 300-inch. I'm sorry, people. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. 300 screens to equal an actual physical screen. Are you kidding me? Oh, I couldn't make this up. This is a grown man. I could have figured out, come on, you Wile E. Coyote this at the end of the day? Good gracious, man. I can't start laughing over this. You know, people, you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, any one of them places and say, look, man, I gotta paint this wall that's 262 inches wide and 147 wide. Can I use that with 2 quarts? And I feel sorry for the people. I mean, I can understand if you don't know anything about this at the end of the day. All right. But it's basic common sense. If you ever painted a room in your life, and I'm pretty sure some of you have, you would know if you look at the room that 2 quarts is not going to knock it out. Look at the room I'm in right now. Do you really think 2 quarts of paint are going to knock out this room right here? Common sense would tell you that at the end of the day. That is basic common sense would tell you that at the end of the day. Let's stand up for a minute. All right, I got you guys on Zoom. Ugh. I can bring you guys back in if I can. If I can't, then whatever. There we go. You see the size of this room? See it? This is the smallest room. Actually, next room is the smallest room in the house, right? Look at this. Now, you walk in this room. Do you really believe at the end of the day that 2 quarts is going to paint this entire room? All right, then. Then how in the world would anybody come up with the with even the near thought of thinking that 2 quarts is going to paint a 300-inch screen? For instance, look at Taco's room. Taco's room is the smallest room in the house. You see the size of this room? Do you really think 2 quarts is going to paint this room out? No, 2 quarts is not going to paint this room out. At all, period. It took 2 quarts, almost 2 quarts and a half to knock out the ceiling. But you really think that 2 quarts is going to knock this out? Anybody who has ever painted, even if you didn't paint, basic common sense, you look at 2 quarts like, no, that's not going to do that. That's not even enough to really hit your paint pan at the end of the day. That's enough to pretty much almost fill your paint pan, and that's it. I hope the freak that's not snow. Oh, snap. Where the freak this come from? Look, I'm looking out the window. I'm like, I know that's not. Oh, this is fantastic. You know what that means, right? We got a screen outside strung up and it's snowing. Oh, yeah. But where did this come from? Well, good thing I ordered food. I'm good. I stocked up on food today. I looked out the window. I was like, wait a minute. Why is the ground so white outside? What the heck is going on outside? And I was like, that's snow? Man, it was raining just a few minutes. It was raining a few minutes ago. Anyway, yeah, it's just people, come on. If he's going to get on camera ranting about how he basically knows this and knows that, at the end of the day, your website backs up. Pretty much your YouTube videos back up how much knowledge you know. And if you've been faking it in your videos, it's sure enough going to show every place else. Because this is the knowledge that's coming out of his head that's going onto this website on what he knows in screen paint. And when I sat there, I wasn't being mean here. I'm laughing due to the fact that your product information sheet is supposed to be massive. There's supposed to be tons of information. He doesn't have anything on proper sealing of the product. So if you get it, how do you properly seal it? Any cleaning instructions? What if it lands on your clothes? What if it lands on fabric? What happens? I got all that in there. What about if you spray this stuff? Is it required for you to wear masks or glasses or stuff like that? Any of that in there at the end of the day? Nothing? All right, I was just wondering. You got to have all that information. You just can't have on there, oh, test it with 1080p projectors. Big deal. You could do that on a white screen. I got to look at this window real quick. That's my window open too. Oh, snap. We did get a hit. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's my neighbor walking down the street with his dog. They always see me with a camera in my hand. So they know I'm always working. Every time they see me with a camera in my hand, they're like, we have a camera in your hand. You always working? So yeah, pretty much. But anyway, it's snow. Holy crap. Lord. But man, we did get snow. I'm opening my curtains up. Wow. That's interesting. I heard this was going to snow, but I didn't think it was going to get that much. But then again, we are in the outskirts. We get it more than anybody else. But yeah, man, it's just, come on, man. It's basic common sense, man. Anybody who's ever painted a room anytime in your life, you would automatically know if you walk into a room, the first people say is a gallon. That's the first thing that comes to notion. Anytime anybody paints a room, they go, Even in a bathroom, people will say a gallon. They'll be like, about a gallon. Yeah, about a gallon. They're never going to start with 2 quarts. Unless you're painting something like a radiator, that's basically about it. Then they'll probably go with 2 quarts. But the minute somebody walks into a room and you ask them, how much paint you think I'm going to paint this one? Probably about a gallon. At the most, I'll knock this out no time at all. They always start with a gallon. Who the freak starts off with 2 quarts on a 300-inch screen? So apparently, like I said, that clearly tells he has no form of knowledge whatsoever. And then at least going there and cleaning it up by saying, okay, it was a typo, I made a mistake, such and so and so and so. No, he just adds more dumb nonsense to the dumb nonsense by saying, oh, well, guess what? You can paint 3 100-inch screens. You can paint a 300-inch screen. No, you can't. Because you're still missing part of the screen. And doing the math, which he did not do at the end of the day, if he does know how to do math, and I'm pretty sure he should know how to do the math, that if you know the measurements of a 100-inch screen, 4x7, if you stack this screen up, that's 12 feet, missing 3 inches at the end of the day, which you're already gonna make here nor there at the end of the day. It's 2 feet if you're painting the entire screen, but still your screen's only 7 feet wide. So where's the rest of your screen to equal up to a screen that's 261 inches? You got the height, where's the rest of the screen? Oh, let's stack them down low. So if you stack them down low, hey, 3 times 7 is 21. You still are missing a couple inches on the screen, and you are still missing the height because your screen's only 4 feet high. So where's the rest of the screen? Where's the rest of the paint gonna go to? Yeah, come on, man. Y'all gotta do, I'm not saying y'all, because I'm pretty sure you know, but the naysayers who come in and support that nonsense, you have just basically openly admitted on YouTube that you are a complete, utter idiot at the end of the day. Because if you're backing that nonsense at the end of the day, that means you're a freaking idiot. If you read through that website and put a credit card in there and made a purchase, reading that nonsense and basically, oh yeah, don't even bother. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Besides the spelling errors and everything else on the site, whatever. But the fact that that particular 2 pieces right there on the site at the end of the day, are you kidding me? Yeah, that makes you an idiot at the end of the day if you follow that nonsense. No one's that dumb. No one could possibly be that dumb. And then when you go to the front page, he says 2 quarts is going to paint 100, 150 to 200 inches. So where's the 300 at? That's not even there. His Frankenstein mix is supposed to be able to, what do you say? For powerful projectors of 3,500 lumens? Are you kidding me? 3,500 lumens is considered to be a powerful projector. Are you kidding me? That is not a powerful projector. That's not even freaking venue worthy at the end of the day. Are you kidding me? That's 3,000 lumens right there. That's 4,300 lumens right there. That's 5,200 lumens right there. How in the world are you telling me that 35? 35 is a home projector. The PX747 is 35, and it says home projector on it. That's not a freaking powerful projector. The freaking projector I got sitting on my table, the LW505 Christie, that's 5,000 lumens right there. My projector right now, sitting downstairs with 600 by 800 res, is 38. So how in the world are you considering a 35 a powerful projector at the end of the day? Please. Oh my goodness, man. That's not even considered venue. Nowhere near venue. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm going to tell you something. I ain't a big fan of Partey and never will be a big fan of Partey. Partey's another liar at the end of the day because he's another person gets on his freaking YouTube channel and talks a whole bunch of dumb nonsense and can't back his product. I'm still waiting to see these cancellation forms, which I haven't seen yet. Never got that. And I'm still waiting to see how in the world he needs to break down the videos. You can't get on camera and talk a whole bunch of trash about your product saying, look, it's an optimization building system. It ain't jack at the end of the day. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. It's him. And keep in mind, the reason why it's not, financially, he couldn't do it because his price is too low. Nowhere in the world he could do it. It doesn't add up. The math is not there. I showed you what I paid to ship a package to Ireland at a medium-sized box. It cost me $83 to ship that box over there. You have any idea what a large box would cost? $107. Doesn't make a difference if you live in California, if you live in Florida. The minute it crosses overseas, boom, that's your price. Has nothing to do with where you're at. So they tell some dumb lie, oh no, because I'm here in California, it's a little cheaper. No, Einstein, it's not a little cheaper. It will cost whatever price would cost that price. The only way the price will fluctuate and change is if you ship it next day or express or whatever, then your price will change. Other than that, it's all gonna be the same. Whether you're over here in California or San Francisco, it's always gonna be 83 bucks. That's what it's gonna be. That's a flat rate charge for it. So when this guy called himself trying to be like me, at the end of the day, I'm going to put out 48 ounces. You didn't do the math on that one at the end of the day. You should have kept it at 32s, because 32s would have saved you some money. So if you happen to have to ship somebody overseas at the end of the day, and you will get a few of those that'll pop up in your order form. Overseas orders do pop up in there. I get quite a few of them in there. At the end of the day, you're going to be out of money. You might be out of money just shipping here in the United States. Because the problem is, a lot of people don't realize when you break it down, all these guys talk on camera, when you sit there and you break it down brass tacks at the end of the day, you're selling a product that requires a 4-coat application. This is where Partey didn't do math at the end of the day. Never at the end of the day criticize and call Mr. Bird an idiot, because Mr. Bird knows more than you do. I said I've been in the business longer than you have. I'm going to show you where you're a complete idiot. I'm going to prove you're a complete idiot. I'm going to explain to you. Your system requires 4-coat application. You stuck your product in a 48-ounce container. Big mistake. You cannot put 4 of those containers in a medium-sized box. If you had to ship overseas, it would cost you $107 just to ship over for a 100-inch or 120-inch screen. And at that, your calculations are still off. You know why? Because a 48-ounce container will paint anything from 150 to 160, but you have it down as 120. You don't even know how much paint the container even holds to make the screen, much like Crow. All right. Now, 48-ounce container, depending on how much coverage you want to get per square, means at the end of the day, you can maybe get 150, 160, 170. It depends on the product that you're pushing out. Since he claims his product is very thin and basically it has good coverage, then you might be able to reach more than 70 at the end of the day. But you never painted the screen, so nobody knows. So we haven't done that one yet. So that's neither here nor there. Let's get to the price point here. You're talking about 4 containers at 48, right? That means you have to buy more paint than Crow has to buy. At the day, Crow has 32s. So Crow basically buys, again, I explained this, if he buys black paint, which all he's going to need, because he's just putting a couple of tablespoons into that. If he buys silver, then he's just putting to a couple of tablespoons of that. He don't really use all of that at the end of the day. And glitter. So out of the silver, the glitter, and the black, he's probably going to use probably 2 tablespoons, 3 or 4, depending on how he's going to adjust how dark he wants the screen. The silver is always going to be the same. It's always going to be 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. The only thing he has to replace is the base, which is the $23 container or gallon of paint, because that's where he makes his profit. So he breaks that down into 4. That's 4 32s at $80 or $89. The only thing he has to spend at the end of the day out of his pocket is containers and labels and the $23 for the silver screen, which is a base, and he already has the black there. He has enough black there and enough silver there and enough glitter there to buy at least 4 or 5 of those $23 bare silver screens to make his profit, because this product only requires 1 quart of paint to paint 120. Well, yours, on the other hand, requires 4, and these are in 48 containers, which can't even properly fit in a medium-sized box, and has to be shipped out in a large. That's where you messed up. You got to use 10 times more paint to ship out for a screen of 120 that you have posted on your site, but your screen basically paints 160, not 120. So you're way off on your measurements there. Now, this is where I believe that you're probably taking the same paint from the same product. You're just changing the colors and saying it's an optimization system, because it would cost you too much money. $20. Let's say $23 for the bare, right? $20 for the black, $20 for the silver. There's a quart. That's 40 bucks. $7 for the glitter. Altogether, that's 70 bucks. That's $70 to make your product right there. All right. Now, Crow, on the other hand, we can take 4 quarts out of that, and make his money out of that. You, on the other hand, have to ship out 4 containers to equal 1 freaking screen. You waste more money on containers, you waste more money on supplies at the end of the day. And if each one of those ingredients have a different identity to allow them to be able to combine together, to fuse, and to turn into a completely different screen, like the transformer something, that means each one of those containers would have to have a different identical formula than the next one, which means each one could cost you anywhere between 70 to 50 bucks a pop. How in the world would you be able to cover your overhead? Your product is only 160 bucks. Shipping out overseas would kill that. Would kill majority of that. Because you got to ship out a box that now would cost you 170 bucks, $107 to ship to Ireland. That out of 160 would leave you probably about 53 bucks, somewhere around that price. So how would you have enough money out of the 53 to make 4 different formulas in order to make that screen plus the containers? You'd be working for nothing. You didn't add that up correctly. Interesting, isn't it, people? Now, Crow, on the other hand, Crow has did him some damage too, because Crow went into his eBay account and made his account designed for overseas only, with the shipping charge only being $20.20, which is a form of express shipping for freight. So the person's going to pay for that, and they're going to expect for you to ship that over and the timeline of that express shipping, which means that is going to cost you more than what it would cost you, more past your $70. Your $70 surcharge is going to be way beyond that. Mind you, it's $83 for me to ship to Ireland standard. You're talking about express, a form of express shipping, express form of shipping. So you're talking about an easy 130 bucks. Which is way over your profit line. You sell your profit for 80 bucks, and the $70 surcharge, even if it's the extra 20 bucks that you're going to get from him paying for the shipping, is still going to eat through your profit so fast, you're going to end up paying more money back. You guys didn't do your math, did you? You have to understand, gentlemen, in business, you have to understand, like, and when you work in the restaurant field, there's 2 places you got to know: the front of the house and the back of the house. The front of the house is where you have people, the waitresses and the bar and all that stuff like that up front, out the front of the house, and the back of the kitchen. You got to know both of those places at the same time, how they run. Both areas can affect where you work at the end of the day. You have to know both of them. In business, you have to know both of them. You have to know exactly how much money you're going to make from your profit, how much money you're putting in, how much your overhead, how much you're going to lose, how much you're going to gain. You have to understand all that. And then while you're doing all that, you have to understand how your product is going to work, how it's going to function, how it's going to make money. It's very important that battle line you do your tests. It's very important that you know your product at the end of the day. It's very important that you can back your product at the end of the day. That's why you have very little description. Crow has very little descriptions in his products, because he doesn't even know what his product is at the end of the day. He knows it's just black and white paint. That's all he knows. He doesn't know anything else at all, period. Partay, on the other hand, has a very nice website. All his stuff is very nice, very neatly written in. The only problem is half the stuff on his website is bullcrap. Because the whole thing we was talking about where you paint a motorized projection screen, like it's something new. Oh, you paint a motorized projection screen that's printed on. Einstein, guess what? Every motorized projection screen borders are printed on. They've been printed on when you had 35 millimeter film, when you were using 1.1 ratios. And your projection screens, you know the 1.1 ratio? It's sure not 4.3. It's lower than that. It's 1.1. It was like a square size, portrait size door. That's what it looks like. Those are the old ones that you take the stand and you pull it up. Those right there. The ones that you pull, you put your foot in, you pull it this way up. Those are the old ones for 35 millimeter film. And they are printed on. There's never, ever been a motorized projection screen anywhere that's ever had an actual physical border that you would jam the motor. Even if you had manual, you would still jam it at the end of the day. They're all printed on. So that theory, you're saying that reason why you buy your product at the end of the day, because it won't jam up the motor because your product is so thin. Blah, 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 blah. I got 3 screens in the back that I painted with multiple applications of paint, and they're cheap projection screens, motorized for 68 bucks. If anything, the motors on those would have definitely burnt out. I can roll this up and down all day long. As a matter of fact, I do them in demonstrations, roll them up and down, and never had the motor burn out. It takes about 30 to 40 applications to burn a motor out on a screen. I know, I did it. So you have no knowledge of that. What was the other oh yeah, my personal favorite, the water system. The water system. All right. So bottom line is, Partey claims that he has water put into the paint, and it works as a delivery system. Question: I've been asking you this: delivery for what? What are we delivering that has to have water and paint? Because he's saying when it gets there, you're going to see it separate. Of course, you're going to see it separate. It's not supposed to be there to begin with. The only time people put water and paint is they're trying to stretch it out. That's it. That's the only time you put water in paint. But he's talking about the water's in the paint because it works as a delivery system, and the delivery system keeps the paint from actually drying out. Oh my goodness, man. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So bottom line is, that's the case. Anybody right now that's ordering paint that didn't put your water in at the end of the day would have dried up paint. The multi-screen stacking system. Oh my goodness, I don't know where to begin with this. At the end of the day, you're not doing individual paints. You're not. I guarantee you're buying like a gallon of black paint, a gallon of white paint. I guarantee you're buying about a quart of black paint. Same thing like Crow. The only thing you're doing with yours, you put water in yours and make yours seem like a little thinner. You put this crazy massive instructions how it has to be done, because it's not a paint at the end of the day. Oh, it's definitely a paint at the end of the day. And then you put in, what was the other thing you're doing? The complicated instructions. Oh, the multi-system. There's no way in the world that you could ever develop 3 different individuals. He can't do. He can do it, but it would kill him at the end of the day. He wouldn't make any money. Your product is $160. You're talking about 4 different ingredients to make a paint. Each one of them easy can cost you anywhere from, that's gonna cost you $20. That's not gonna be, you gotta put something in. Think about it. If you bought basic bare silver screen, $23, nothing in it, right? Wouldn't you have to put something in it to make it a paint? So say if he puts black paint in it, that's $20 right there. He didn't jump from $43 that fast. What if he wants to put silver into it? That's another $20 right there. That's $63. So how in the world are you making 4 different elements of paint that are different one from each other, and each one of them they marry into each other to make this so-called stacking system, if at the end of the day you're talking about $60 to $40 a pop per container, and your product goes for $160 plus you got to pay for shipping? Where are you making any money? How is that possible? Something's wrong there at the end of the day. So no, I don't think it is for individual paints. I think what you do is you go down, you get some mind. You're going to find this out when we buy your product and get it here. We're going to find out. So we'll know. But at the end of the day, I think what it is you and Crow's products match a lot. And the thing about it is, you two try to you came with this system with this, like I said, complicated instructions and putting water into it to say it's a delivery system and a bunch of blah 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 bullcrap at the end of the day, and your product is not a paint because it's a thinner solution. Some other dumb nonsense added on with that. And at the end of the day, I think you're just using black and white paint. And I think what you're doing is every time you say you're adding your different screen paints, I think what it is it's like Crow. It's multiple paints with different shades of black. You put 2 in here, you put 3 in here, you put 4 in there. It changes the color of it. Because when I'm looking at your video, your paint is only off by a couple of shades of black. And I can see that in your videos. Some are lighter, some are darker, some are mid. At the end of the day, I guarantee that product is nothing but black and white paint mixed with different shades. That's it. Because if there was anything different as you say it is, then your screen would have matched your theater wall. So basically, he did this demonstration, painted the screen in, talked about all these complicated instructions. And at the end of the day, he took the screen, he stuck it under his fireplace, and when he hit it with the projector, some of the image that was hitting the screen splashed off onto his theater wall, which matched his screen perfectly with no problem. Another lie you told, your timestamp is off on your video. You said it takes 5 to 7 days for your screens to dry, correct? If it takes 5 to 7 days for your screen to dry, and you painted that screen on the 13th of August, you should have uploaded on the 20th. The timestamps are off too, which means no, that's a bunch of bullcrap. Oh man, I'll tell you something. Please, at the end of the day, all I want to see Partey 2 is take that screen paint sample and stick it on his theater wall and show a demonstration that his product is different. And then I want you to break it down for me. I want you to take that 1, 2, 3, 4, make one screen. I want you to take 1, 2, and drop out 3 and 4. I want you to take a couple of those levels out to show at the end of the day that if those levels are missing, that the screen is going to react different. That's what I want to see. Because at the end of the day, I think your level system is bullcrap. I think it's a complete lie. Especially the way you talk and how you explain things. I've been on this earth for a bit, my man. I'm gonna tell you something. I've been in this business for a very long time, and I've heard just about everything and you can think under the sun, and you're speaking bullcrap at the end of the day, unless you can back it up. So that's what I want to see. I want to see you break this down, because if you don't, I'll break it down for you at the end of the day. You don't want me to go through that. I'm thorough about what I'll do things over here. So it's very easy to do. All you got to do is break it down. If it's a system, as you say, and these 4 paints are required to make this screen activate the way it does, which I doubt it does, because like I said, I guarantee you that you didn't put a 4-coat application on your wall in your theater room, and I'm pretty sure you didn't paint it the same way. So how the fact is that everyday paint just matched your screen in that video demonstration? But I'm going to give you the opportunity to prove me to be an idiot at the end of the day. So how about you break it down for us? Take one screen that you already did, all 4 applications. Then you take your second screen and you drop out a couple of the colors. Take out 4, 1, blah, 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 blah. What do you do? Keep in mind, people, that we know these people are going to try to be slick at the end of the day. So what he'll try to do, if 2 of the paints in there are darker, of course they're going to show a different reaction. No, we want you to actually take out, and this is going to burst your bubble right here. We want you to take out 2 and 3, but whatever your remaining screen is, it's always going to be the first screen you painted. Which means you can't change out your screens to, like, say, your second screen's darker and maybe the third screen's lighter. That's going to show a different reaction to the physical first screen that may be a different color. No, they all must be the same color as the first screen. You just have to leave out certain ones in there to show at the end of the day that that screen's going to change to something else. Now, if he turns on the camera and say, okay, one of the screens pulls up the same color, the second one comes up, the blacks don't come up, the other one, the color doesn't come up, the other one, the white levels don't show, then he can prove at the end of the day, without those other coatings in there, that screen will not react like the one that's actually fully completed. But if they don't, and all those colors still stay the same way, that means at the end of the day, all that nonsense you talked about, all these different products you needed to put in there to make the screen react, was bullcrap. That's what you got to do. Can't come on camera, gentlemen, and talk trash at the end of the day. You have to back it up. I'm not the person you wanted to stick your nose in my business. And I said, at the end of the day, if you didn't say anything about me, we couldn't care less about you today, about you do what you do. But you chose to talk about me and call me this and call me that. So now I'm turning the heat up on you. And I'm requesting these things from you. You can't do it at the end of the day. Now, Crow, on the other hand, I am dying to see this. I can't wait. I want to see it. I want to see you take 2 quarts of your paint and paint a 300-inch screen. I want to see it. And then after that, I want to see you take 3 300-inch screens and equal that to a physical 300 screen. I would love to be to see that. Make sure when you do that, you're wearing a top hat and you got somebody dressed up to go, ta-da, doo-doo-da. Remember David Copperfield would do all this stuff like this? This is what you're going to have to do on camera, because you would have to know some serious magic to pull that one off at the end of the day. I'm going to go on you, Potter, at the end of the day, because, man, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Remember, you didn't say this on camera. You wrote it on your website, which is even worse because it's misleading to customers. So you need to go back that up. And as for that whole parte thing, the whole optimization screen, no. I think that's all the same paint. It's just different shades of paint that make it look different. And you put water into it to make it look thinner so it doesn't look like it's paint at the end of the day. It's paint. It's just water. That's all it is. But you can do that whole system. 2 things I want you to do. Take your screen, stick it against that theater wall, and do a demonstration. Move all that stuff out of the way. Show that it doesn't match the theater wall. Number 2, break it down. Go in and take all the screens. Each one of them have 4 of them. They have actually, all 4 of them, they have the exact same color as when you finish the screen. So that way you can't put in the second one, knowing the second one's a little darker, or the third one, knowing it's a little lighter, and it's going to show a little different in reaction. No, we want all of them to have the exact same screen as when you finish the screen. The only difference is we want you to take out some of the applications. So if you're doing the first one, take out 1 and 2. You're taking the third one, take out maybe, you can't take out 4. Got to be either 3 and 1. Whatever it is, just remove it. So that way, when you turn on the projector, if the one that has 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way in there and it's showing a beautiful image, and say the other one has maybe 4, which is the first one, but it's missing the 2 out of it, and it's showing the color too dark, and one's showing another color with too much, not enough red, not enough color into it, and the other one's just basically, you know what I'm getting at the end of the day? You can show that the screens have to have that force system in there to get them to react correctly. You said stacking system, so that's what I'm expecting for you to back up. Now, what you got for Mr. Bird? You got nothing for Mr. Bird. Mr. Bird has to think of stuff to put against his own screens because he's bored at the end of the day. Like right now, I'm trying to figure out if I can get a projector outside to go play in the snow because I'm bored. What do you want me to do? Black paint, black fabric? Did that already. I got them on the website. That low lumen projectors, did that one already. We got test demonstrations of projectors outside on 1,000 lumens. A big screen application, been there, done that. We got those too. What else you got? 235.1s, did that already. Certified screens, been there and done that already. What else? Projectors, I got more projectors than both of you combined together. Screens, I got more screens than both of you combined together. Size of screens, my screens are 10 times bigger than both of you two combined together. What else? Nothing. You have nothing for Mr. Bird at the end of the day. Not a thing. At the end of the day, nothing. I can back my product up 100%. And at the end of the day, not only can I back my product up 100%, but also too, I have a huge stack of cancels of both of you not being able to back your products at the end of the day. Well, with that being said, well, people, I got things to do, but I'm going to show you something right here. It's the product sheet we got here. And Crow, man, you got to up that product sheet. Your product sheet looks really sad at the end of the day. It looks sad. I can find it. What's the weirdest thing I can find a product sheet on that should have nothing on it? Even water. Water at the end of the day has more information on a product sheet than what you have on your product sheet. I'm trying to think of worthless stuff at the end of the day that would have like crazy stuff. I don't get this guy at the end of the day. I don't. Your product sheet is lacking. Shakalacking. You see that product sheet, Crow? I just wrote this today. The people, they watch me. They sat there and watched me on YouTube write my product sheet in. I literally had so much in my product sheet, I maxed out 5,000 on there and was upset because I didn't have enough. I had to go into the website to finish the product sheet. Maxed out 5,000. That's not even with the summary. And you can't even do a proper product sheet. Do you see how much information I have in here? People, at the end of the day, do you know how much information you have to have in a screen paint? It is freaking insane on what you have to have in there. Let's see. Because I'm still proofreading all my stuff here. I put in free worldwide shipping because that's what we get right there. What's the name of the product? The name of the product is an advanced, I'm doing my food shopping right now. The name of the product is an advanced ambient rejection. It is the 38 Black Widow. That's the name of it. What's the category class? Superior Elitist. What's the gain? Advanced ambient rejection, black technology, 38. And it even describes at the bottom what ADV stands for in case the customer is confused and doesn't know what that means. It means advanced. How do you explain it? Explain what it is. No ambient light controlled environment or no ambient light light controlled environments or dark environments. That's what explains what it is. Right here, you have to put down type of product. What kind of product is it? Is it physical? It's an actual screen. Even though you have paint down there at the end of the day, you still have to have that there. Because you still have customers at the end of the day. They may skip over this and may not read this. You have to tell them exactly what is this product. Is it a paint? Is it a screen? So type of product. It's a roll-on or a spray-on right there. All the information and roll on and spray on. Please note this is not a physical projection screen, but a paint on inside or out screen. So they know that. All that information is there. This is why when people put down not as described, you will lose that claim so fast it's not even funny. Do you have any idea how much information I have on here? Do you know that all your products that before we ship out are tested before we ship them out? Why do you think I got that work center downstairs? All those projector screens, all that equipment downstairs. Every container we ship out this door, 5-gallon vac container, is tested before we ship it out. We even record our ship out dates. Everything is on record. Right here. roll on, spray on, so on, so on. So I'm just thorough with my stuff because at the end of the day, I want to make sure my customers get exactly what they're going to get. Mind, this is a screen that I use in my house 24/7. Not wait until it gets dark outside. You can see me in the daytime, morning time, whatever you're using it. All right, so all that's in there right there. Type of screen. You're going to have viewing information. Viewing information actually is supposed to be separate from that, but you have to want to change that. Viewing information. Screen paint has a 90-degree viewing angle inside and out. Can be used with ultra short throw or short throw projectors without a narrow viewing cone. Crow, do you know what a narrow viewing cone is? Parte, do you know what a narrow viewing cone is? Don't? Okay, you look that up for yourself. Let's see. Color, ultra black, not gunmetal, not gray. If people don't get that mixed up, put that in there too. All that information is put in there. OLED light black screen paint. Please note this is an extremely black product. Projection screen paint. White levels will drop a little, which you have to inform that to your customer that this is going to happen at the end of the day. But you have to show them at the end of the day that they're not going to lose any contrast, any color or white levels at the end of the day, because that's what the black versus black demonstrations are for. Because we can go on and say, look, black paint, black this, black that, and we can show white levels and all that other good stuff in a fully lit maxed out environment, which is far brighter than the customers, and do it at 1,000 lumens. Again, you got to back your products up. Okay, right here, similar viewing points and completely unwatchable. So it says we'll drop a little, but will not. Let me see. Yeah, I want to have to do some spelling check again through this. Again, Maya, you have to go through it again. Maya, we going through this 4 times a day. Whew, it's a lot of work. All right, let me see right here. Okay, not to the point that the viewing screen is completely unwatchable. Please do not try to compare white levels to any other white surfaces to our black screen paint products. These are particular customers I do not like at the end of the day. You know why? This is the customer who wants the screen to have a super white level equal to a white screen, but have super black contrast to a black screen. They want the impossible. And if it's off by one little bit, which at the end of the day, you can take gray paint and stick that against a white screen, and those white levels will drop. Anything is going to drop next to a white screen unless it's physically white, but not in the world. In the world, they believe that there's a screen out there that's going to produce a 100% white level to match a white screen and produce a 100% black. And it ain't going to happen. Don't buy from me at the end of the day. If you're one of those people, don't buy from me. Don't buy from me, please. Those are the ones to get on my nerves the most. We all got those particular customers. I got customers that are beautiful. Yeah, they come in and buy. We talk, we chat, become good friends. Majority of my customers are on my Facebook personal page. I know them by. I know them like we're good friends. But everybody has those particular ones. Whew, man, those particular ones. All right. Over here we have typical type of product. We have the color, which is like gunmetal. We have the summary, also too, for an tight summary for the OLED light black screen paint color. You can actually go and look at all this yourself. We also have white level capabilities. Our new white light heightener technology. White level heightener technology allows our ambient light rejection, 38 Black Widow paints to be able to pull a higher white level than any other black surface and allows the screen to accept and receive white light, proving in our many test YouTube demonstrations. Yeah, we have those too. We can back it up. Not saying you can put gray on gray and say it shows a difference because we all know the story behind that. Let's leave that alone. All right, this is a customized engineered screen paint product designed to be different and more advanced compared to other black screens. Yeah, because I haven't met a black screen yet to touch it. Let's see. Paint on application. This is very important, what you need to read through. Paint on application. Paint spares. Best recommended by our choice is a Wagner 250. That's what I particularly like. But if you got something else that you like at the end of the day and that's your thing, go with it. If you're good with it, go with it at the end of the day. That's just our recommendation at the end of the day. But if you got something that you know that you've been using and it works well for you, hey, knock yourself out. It's not going to change the outcome of the paint at all, period. That's just what we're going by, what we recommend. Please note when using a paint sprayer, please use safety breathing masks and glasses. You may want to do that at the end of the day. I'll tell you a couple of horror stories that happened to me involving glasses and paint. Mind, if you're painting a screen that's bigger than you, the paint has to come down sooner or later, and your face is right there waiting for it. So at the end of the day, wear glasses. Trust me, you don't want to get paint in your eyes. Let's see. And also, too, if you're painting outside and a gust of wind comes by. That's happened to me a couple of times. I'm not laughing at you. This literally happened to me a couple of times. I paint in the face. Okay. Let's see. Save the glasses. One coat, no priming needed. If not fabric, and it's not a fabric surface. So one coat not needed if it's not a fabric surface. Please note when painting any kind of fabric surface, two coats of the primer will be needed to give the surface an even layered surface for using our screen paint products. Best used with a 9-inch net roller. For a larger screen size, use a much larger net roller. Do not paint using a paintbrush foam roller. This will mark and damage your screen. Right there, noted. Don't do that. Low odor, low VOC, eco-friendly, 100% water base. Right here at the bottom. Drying time information. 30 minutes with the fan depending on the size of your screen. Basic 100-inch screen is going to be 30 minutes with the fan. Could be longer depending on the size of your screen. Clean up. Clean up with warm water and mild soaps. Please note, this will not come off clothes when dry. Make sure you wear trashy clothes. At the end of the day, don't go painting in your good stuff. You should know better than that. Properly storage for products. This screen paint has a 5-year shelf life. If stored and sealed properly, please store in room temperature areas. Don't stare at near heaters or anything like that, because at the end of the day, you will be asking for it. Let's see. Any product is like that. Anytime you work with any kind of chemicals or products you get in the basement, you always put them in the cold section of the basement. You never put them anywhere near the heaters or anything like that. That's anything at the end of the day. Paint on surfaces. Here we go. Okay, paint on surfaces. For those who ask me what to paint it on, you can paint it on mesh or micro mesh. Please note when spraying mesh or micro mesh or any kind of sound or light acoustic surface, sound will no longer transfer through, only display. Which means this is not a screen paint developed to basically, if you hit little micro holes, it will cover micro holes. You will get an image, you just won't get sound won't push through. We have a screen paint we're already working on for that. It's the invisible version of it. All right, let's see. Wood, glass, drywall, PVC, motorized projection screens, fixed frame screens, plexiglass, fiberglass, smooth brick, or other sorts of fabrics. Please note when painting, use 2 coats of paint. We replied again to use 2 coats of paint if you're going to be doing any form of surface. 2 coats of paint of primer will be needed to give that surface, give the surface an even layer surface for using our screen paints. Perfect for upgrading old and motorized projection screens, fixed frame screens, fixed frame projection screens. I will not crack or peel when in use. Do not use on stucco or polyester tarps. Don't do that. We did that already with the polyester tarp. Lifts right off the surface. It'll come right off. And we put again, clean it with hot water and soap. Put that in again. Basic info. Resolution capability, 720p, 1080p, 4K, front projection only. Projectors, perfect for projector mapping, applications, enhancements. Projector is supposed to be all lined up, which I have to go in there and do that again. This would be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and all bunched together. We have to fix that one. Perfect for projector mapping applications, enhancements for projector viewing applications for 720p, 1080p, 4K. For those that you don't want a 4K projector, we're planning to get 4 of these projectors. I already got in place for order for the P2 and 4 other projectors. We need a short throw and we need an ultra short throw, all in 4K. Short throw, ultra short throw, long throw, 4K. Yes, we need all of this. Okay, let me see. Resolution, enhancement for projectors, viewing applications for 720p, 1080p, 4K. 4K, Ultra HD, 3D ready applications. Read all that right there. Ultra short throw and short throw are fully compatible. Note 3000 lumens requirement for best use. Note can be used for projectors as low as 1500 lumens. No contrast, no contrast ratio rating needed, which means you don't have to have a projector with a 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, or 50,000 contrast ratio because the screen is super jet black, which means you can have a projector of 2,000 to 1 contrast ratio, and it would look like you have one of 2 million because the screen is super jet black. No calibrating, no ambient light controlled environments or dark environments. Outside. Oh, yeah, so that's stuff you got to write. Again, I told you a lot of stuff. Outside. Now we're going outside. Fully weatherproof. Best used with projectors of 4,000 lumens and up. Used in the hours of 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. Yeah. I know you see them use them at 4 o'clock, but best used. So we tell you best recommended between 6 and 7. Colors will not fade when exposed to sunlight or in outside elements and will not crack or peel in cold or freezing conditions. Do not use with fake or knockoff projectors. Outcome of that's going to be pretty bad if you try that one. Let me see what we got here. Screen paint projection support. Sorry, we do not support the projector just below. Oh, man, we got to go and fix that. I went that wrong. We do. We only support, no, I did write that right there. Sorry, we only support the, I thought we don't. I read that wrong. Sorry, we only support the projectors listed below. These are the list of projectors we support at the bottom. I'm gonna make sure I wrote that right. Sorry, we only support the projector. Good, perfect. I thought we don't. Like, God, great. Go back and fix that again. All right. Let's see. Summary on basically the advanced ambient light rejection technology that we embed into the screens. We talk about advanced enhancement color capabilities, enhanced heightener technology, and so forth. You have to explain what that is. You can't just say it. You have to explain it. Okay, let's go in here. Yeah, I feel for you, but you got to read this stuff. Advanced ambient light rejection, color enhancement technology produces beautiful and rich colors without the need of calibrating your projector. Screen paint enhancement technologies, advanced white level and heightener technology. Our darkest and blackest screen paints can maintain outstanding white levels without becoming dark or murky or muddy. Okay. Advanced ultra black, which means it's an OLED like contrast over true 100% black levels. Yeah. Summary. Let's go to the summary, then the price, and that's it. Boom, 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 boom. And then that's not the other half of it. Then you got to go through the claims and all that other stuff on this side. Boom, 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 boom. Exchange, buyer cancellation, early cancellation, buyer remorse. All that has to be in there. Acts of God. All that has to be in there. Everything has to be in there. Everything has to be in there. You know why there's no shipping information? Because there's a separate compartment for shipping. It's right here. Boom. Yeah. He's got his shipping. Do you know how much information you have to put in for shipping? It's a whole lot. So keep in mind, he has his shipping, all that in one little page. No, this is what you got to put in for shipping. See all that? All that, all that, all that, all that, all that's to be put in for shipping. There's a whole lot of stuff you got to put in there. So there's no way in the world at the end of the day. He just has two little lines. Well, it's shipping. You know what shipping says. If shipping says if it lands on your property, it is yours. Oh, it's going to be bad. Not bad. It's going to be bad. The weather's going to be bad. Come on, man. There. Don't worry. Come out of the Zoom. The Zoom, come out. Or whatever. I don't care. Look at this. Well, this is better for you guys. It's still snowing. Oh boy. Hey people, I'm out of here. Yeah, if you're buying screen paint, make sure they can back it up at the end of the day. Don't be afraid to call and ask questions at the end of the day, because you should. At the end of the day, I love it when people doubt my products. I love it. Because here you go, here's a video, here's a video, here's a video, here's a video, here's a video. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Get back it up. All right, gotta go. God bless. At the end of the day.